up, Tigger? What's up, Pooh? Oh my God, he flew. No!
Oh no!
What is up, geeks and gamers? You can get your Geeks Gamers merch at 221B Tactical.
Star Wars
or
Outlaws
Geeks
is
Gamers
here, ladies and gentlemen,
hats,
and it is
shirts,
a complete...
hoodies, and more. Look at all these awesome people rocking the Geeks and Gamers merch. If only I were as cool as them. Oh, wait! I am. But wait, there's more. We also have 199 merchandise as well. If you're not wearing any of our merch, then what are you doing? Find the link to our merchandise in the description. Lock it in.
Yeah, fuck that up.
What the heck?
It was on autoplay.
Bing bong. What is up, Geeks and Gamers?
I thought it was me. I thought something started to play on my end all of a sudden.
Me too.
Like,
Me too. I'm like, how many tabs do I have
the
open?
whole panel was like, oh my God.
No, Jay was laughing. Jay was like, he was like, I didn't screw it up today. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Because it was on autoplay. I hate having autoplay turned on YouTube. And for some reason, autoplay was turned on. But anyway, welcome into Tuesday night's main event. I am one of your retarded hosts, Jeremy. And yeah, I'm back. So Savvy can quit crying about being abandoned and all this other bullshit. No one really cares.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I seriously. But someone had a pretty interesting idea, Beardo, right there. I think Savvy should read super chats. Man.
Go for it. Good luck.
Okay.
No, honestly,
It was like, finally.
she wouldn't censor anything. That's the problem. She'd get the channel in trouble. She would say exactly what the.
I've been trained.
But we have a lot to talk about tonight, and we are joined by the man that is being targeted by YouTube, Drunk 3PO. How you doing, man? How you holding up with all the
crazy
demonetization?
It was like Chicago. I was in Toronto when I got the email when they were like, "Hey, we don't like you anymore." So I was like, "Disney strikes back!" But I don't know. I think this happened to my History of Pirates channel, and like too.
How long did that take to get situated?
A month and a half. So
Also, it's not your first time being demonetized.
it's the first time for this channel,
For
the
the main
Drunk
one.
3PO channel, to ever receive a strike, anything.
Was it because of a strike?
No, I never got any of that stuff.
Like no warning, no previous.
They just
message?
said, we think you got reused content, so we're removing monetization.
It's definitely a glitch that that's been going
Yeah.
around. A lot of channels been hit by it. I'm very confident it's going to get resolved
Yeah,
very
I filled out. I did
quickly.
all the stuff they asked me to do. You have to make a video, an under 5-minute video showing how you make your videos, and then they want you to go over some of your video content and show them exactly what the process is. But you got to do it under 5 minutes. And then they want to see, like, have you ever gotten a strike? Have you ever gotten, like, and so you have to show them everything on the back
Dude, that's
end.
fucked up because it's like the burden of proof. It's
Right.
with the accused.
Yeah.
The other thing too is you lose money every day it's not on. So if they turn it back on, you lost like 3-4 or whatever. If they turn it back on,
Is your main channel a big chunk of your income?
I mean, yeah, that Drunk 3PO is the biggest one out of
Uh-huh.
all of them. So
Tell you what, man, if this happens to you, it's going to happen to everybody because you're the nicest guy. You're the nicest guy on
was
YouTube, and
thinking
we're
about
all
that.
horrible people. We're all horrible people.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I'm not like, I mean, you can't be depressed. You can only be, it's out of my control. So whatever happens, happens. I got some amazing things coming up. Achromatic Chronicles Green is going to drop any day now. We're just finalizing some of the promotional things, and I'm excited for that. And it's just a little disappointing because like I was on the verge of 100K, and now it's just like so
Yeah, I mean,
It's like,
it
stop.
happened. It happened, and if you guys can, in the audience, feel free just to retweet this tweet, and obviously right here, just be respectful. Ask Team YouTube to look into it. It's definitely an error, and it will be fixed with a manual review. It will. Just there's no sense to go tell YouTube to go F themselves.
Yeah, man,
That doesn't
don't call
help.
them names and that sort of stuff. That doesn't help.
Call us names. Call us names.
Call us. Jeremy.
Yeah,
Call Jeremy names.
Yeah.
The amount of love, you know, it's very, it's awesome to see, because I know a lot of other creators go through stuff like this, and they don't even get nearly the amount of like retweets or
nobody
anything.
hears about it.
And so it's like to have almost 250,000 people interact with that to just say, "No, Jay, we're with you, man." Like, sorry that means more to me than like YouTube itself. That's pretty awesome. You know, it's pretty awesome. So thank you everyone who came over and subscribed anyway, just to see what was gonna happen and all that. So it is what it is. You know, you gotta like keep moving forward, and if they decide to never give it back, then I'll send everyone to the pirate channel and we'll all do pirate stuff.
I'm very confident this gets resolved fairly quickly. So very so. And of course, Achromatic Chronicles Green coming out very soon.
Any day now. We should have a.
That's going to be promoted very heavily on this channel, on Cobra Cast, and all the other channels. So make sure you guys are looking out for that. It's going to be huge. So we got Fear the Beardo here, who everybody wants me to have Savvy read super chats instead of Beardo. Why are they saying that?
It's a new week, same thing, man. Same shit, different week.
You know what bothers me? That hat that you're wearing bothers me.
Why?
Because it depresses me, because I liked it when they were the Florida Marlins.
That's why I got it.
I don't like the Miami Marlins. I love that logo. I love that. But I hate the Miami Marlins. I like the Florida Marlins so much.
The Florida Marlins, man. They won a World Series.
Yeah, man. It drives me crazy.
I was there. I got to go to one of those.
Hell yeah. Back in 03. 03, I believe it was.
They beat Oral Hershiser.
You struggle with that one a little bit.
Yeah,
the Florida Marlins, they beat the Yankees in the World Series.
They beat the Yankees. They also beat the Indians.
What is up with these Miami teams fucking shit up, Jay? So obviously my boy is Tua, okay? So I'm a Dolphins guy, okay? Because Tua's going to take the Dolphins to a championship, Roll Tide. But the Dolphins in that fucking, the old school logo is so much better than that Shamu bullshit that they're running with now.
I hate what they have now.
I hate it. Like, bring back the Ace Ventura Pet Detective logo, okay? That's the logo right there.
100%. And then when they play, they haven't lost a game when they go to the throwback uniform.
The throwbacks.
Yeah. So bring it on, Dolphins. Make it happen. But anyway, good to see Fear the Beardo here.
Yeah, man.
Who bailed on Fortnite last night.
Man, I threw up my back the other day. I turned 29 years old. Man? I turned 29 and I woke up and all of a sudden I had fucking back problems, man. My back's been killing me for the past 4 days. I don't know what it is, man. It's like the universe telling me, hey, you're old now. Welcome to back issues. But no, man, dude, the other day I was one of those people. I was just as shocked as everyone else. I woke up and I have Jay's notifications turned on Twitter, and I seen his tweet and I instantly quote tweeted it. And you're right. Don't cuss out YouTube. This is a genuine mistake. So that's literally what I said. I said, hey, a mistake was made here. And it's nice to see probably almost 1,000 other, at least from what I've seen, probably about 1,000 people quote tweet and adding YouTube and saying, hey, a mistake was made here. So, and it couldn't have happened to a more genuine, nicer person. So it's crazy to see. And like Craig said, it can happen to any of us. So as soon as I seen that, I made a second YouTube account, and I'm going to try to put some content on that second YouTube account just because it can happen to you at any moment. You never know.
Appreciate it, Beardo. So I uploaded a video today. I was like, hey, my channel got demonetized is what happened. And first comment was, best of luck to you, Jay. I don't watch you here. I only watch you on Geeks and Gamers.
But he wish you best of luck.
Oh, man. Good stuff.
But besides that,
I've
been having a lot of good times playing Black Myth Wukong. The game is absolutely phenomenal. It's stunning. It's beautiful. The combat's great. So I've been having a good time with that. And yeah, I mean, chat, absolutely go out, and if you have a Twitter account, go and support Jay and put the noise out there so YouTube can correct this issue.
Yep. Speaking of annoying and noisy, Savvy is in the house. What's up, Madam Savvy?
I'm currently in recovery mode, so I'm doing great.
Why are you in recovery mode?
I did 4.5 hours of Dustborn today.
And how
What do you
painful
like-
was that? Go ahead, Craig.
Let's say, what do you have, like 12, 15 hours right now, something like that?
The first one was 7 hours. This is another 4.5. The game soft locked on me twice, so that was cool. It gets worse. I didn't think that it could, but every single segment gets worse.
What's that game? I don't know it.
Dustborn, Dustborn
Yeah.
is a tax-funded video game that.
Yeah, Smash JT titled it saying it's the worst video game ever made. Go ahead, Savvy. Though
American?
Smash JT's video is actually really good on it. Go ahead, Savvy.
A video game by the American government?
No, by the
The EU.
Norwegians.
That was
So
the EU, right?
Norwegians. in
Norwegian government.
2016. So the EU and the Norwegian government funded this, and the group who made it they started in 2016. They were so distraught over Trump and American politics that
This
they
is a
needed to
fact.
make a game.
This is their own words.
Yeah, their own words. This is not hyperbole.
Yeah.
And so they
Yeah.
set out to create a game about a punk rock band that is not punk nor rock, to lament about Trump. But their villain is technically JFK, and it's an alternate timeline if his wife was shot instead of him. Nothing
Yeah.
else makes sense, and I'll save the rest for later.
No, hold on. I feel like it's important that Dan is actually exposed to there's a big musical aspect to this, Dan.
There is.
And I think that you would actually be the reason why they're called the Dustborn. That's the name of their band. So actually, I would love to hear your expertise on the song that greets you to start the game. Would you be open to that, Dan?
If I must.
Savvy, what about you? Are you okay? Are you okay with
I
hearing?
unfortunately know the song by heart now.
We're the Dustborn. We're the newborn. We're the new porn. I gotta pull it. Listen,
Pull it up.
It's ready to go. I'm ready. Yeah. let's
Oh,
do
you
it.
got it. You already sharing your screen? Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. All right.
All right. Did you hear when I said porn? Beard
You
goes,
did.
huh?
Yeah.
Here it is.
We're the aliens. We're the refugees. We walk among you. We're right behind you. The time is
All right, Savvy, you ready? You ready, Savvy? Sing it with them, okay? Here we go.
Oh my God.
Here comes the hook. Let's go, Savvy. Bring it.
We're the Dustborn. This bug is edible.
Oh. Craig hates us. Craig hates us.
Greg really does hate us.
She didn't
Savvy,
see.
where you at?
I think we lost 200 viewers.
My back is hurting me even more right now.
Supposedly there are more songs that
Oh
you can learn, but I
my.
refuse to suffer through that.
Gosh. Are you kidding me right now? What
best
the
thing-
hell?
I mean, that's where it's at. And they're playing this for a cop. Is that right, Savvy?
So this scene, to break down this scene, for some reason, so they're at a checkpoint, and the individuals who ask them to come off is Justice, which is the police operative that was set up by JFK to control the population to prevent anything from nerd. Oh, Gary, you gotta play this game, man. It's right up your alley.
Prison was better.
But so the scene, it's ironic that you'd say prison because it looks like they're in one. So they get pulled off their bus and they're like, oh, you're a band. You have to play for us. And they're like, well, normally we practice before we do it. And so no matter what you do, they have this weird, awkward exchange after. And they're like, oh, yeah, I guess you are a band then. And
So-
it's just a really awkward, like, this is your stereotypical Tumblr. Oh my God, if we get pulled over by a cop on a road trip for our new band, like, they'll totally just make us play on the side of the road. Like, this is actually like an AU fan fiction thing that's popular.
So Dan,
Yeah, I don't
want
think
you-
anybody thinks that.
I want
No,
you to
no.
pay close attention, Dan. Is he alive? Dan, you alive back there?
He's
Okay.
he's
There we go. That's a hand of living.
All right, so Dan, this is what we got over here. Look at this. We have the albino they them with a by the way, with a robot arm. By the way,
It's a British woman, by the way.
oh, that's
so
a woman.
It's a British woman from China.
Okay, perfect. So
holy crap.
all the boxes being checked. We have an overweight, body positive, vertiligo, backwards hat.
Obsessed Muslim.
Oh, okay, perfect, excellent. All right. We have, I'm guessing, black lesbian
Mike.
here.
No, she's actually straight, and according to the game, so I didn't know this because I don't read game promo. She's 4 months pregnant.
Oh, good. That's great. How many drugs does she do? And then we have Hassan Piker over here on the right side, which is great.
Mexican Hassan Piker.
So,
He knits, by the way,
of course he does.
and he doesn't understand sexual innuendos.
I have questions. Okay, I have questions.
I have so many answers.
So I did a reaction to Smash JT's video that I'm launching tonight. And this is my cold opening, and I need this explained to me. Okay? Watch this. Watch this. This is my cold opening.
They can give you strength. Ready for this?
Stand still.
Words can bring people together and tear them apart.
Was that like a body positive move? Look at it. What the hell is this? I got a playback speed on that one. Slow-mo that one down a little bit here. What? So is she using her fatness as a weapon?
Yeah, so unironically, she is the fat one. She's also the artist named Psy for Paint Tool Psy, which is a popular free program that artists use, right? So she is fat. She is sex obsessed and apparently gets lots of dick. But they have her being the strong one because her words make her body turn to stone. Now, what they fail to do in every single fucking animation, though, and I'm sorry, this really pisses me off, there's no momentum to her. They have no idea how strength works. And it upsets me. Every time she punches open a door, there's no momentum.
Oh my goodness.
I hate that I can break this game down.
It's worse than it, and I think Side Scrollers had a video said it's even worse than we imagined. I haven't watched that video yet.
Did you see their total player count? Total player count.
83 was the peak.
Well, total people that have bought it is 1,000 right now. 1,000 people on Steam.
Good Lord.
It's amazing. This is, Dan, to put this in classic gaming terms, this is a bigger failure, like on every level, than E.T.
That's the perspective. Like, that is it right there.
And keep in mind, taxpayer dollars went to this. No one had a choice to support it, which means the government supports their message. And their message is to quite literally bully your best friends, to commit crimes, to attract the cops to your location after fleeing from a place where you attracted the cops to burn down your own mother's opium farm. And then you wonder why the cops are angry.
Jeez. And we're not even through intros yet, ladies and gentlemen. That's how bad this game is. Dan Vask is here. What's up, Dan?
This is like, remember in school when suddenly the principal or something came to announce, hey, we're gonna have a fun day of activities, and it's gonna be, everyone's invited and everyone's gonna have fun, we're gonna get to know each other better, and it's like all the fun activities made by the teachers and designed by
Dan,
the
are you cold?
That's how this game looks like. What?
Are you
It's
cold?
winter. It's winter in Brazil right now.
Dude,
Is it?
right now
Yeah.
it's like I'm freezing. It's like 16 Celsius.
I have no idea what that is. We use
like-
imperial stuff over here, man.
It starts to snow. Water freezes at 0 Celsius.
Right? 32 Fahrenheit.
So that's like
So
78
16.
degrees.
I'm dying of cold. Hey, by the way, now to clean the palate a little bit, look at this.
Oh.
This, my friends, is the original Super Mario.
Yes.
Focus. The original Super Mario 3 doesn't focus, but you guys know what it is. as it was released for the Famicom in Japan before the Super Mario 3 that we know and love for the
Yeah.
NES. This
Oh,
is the
that's
Japan
beautiful.
version. This is from '88. This is 35 years old, and look at the state of this.
That's
and
in
this
very
is
good
really cool. It's
condition.
very different from the NES cartridges that we know. It's
Where'd
a
you find that?
smaller. I found it online.
Oh.
We have sort of a Brazilian eBay thing where I buy that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's a smaller cartridge. They used to come in different colors. Some NES cartridges used to come in different colors too, but it was more rare. All of those Famicom cartridges are all colorful. It's super
Very
fun.
nice. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Just to clean the palette a little bit.
Absolutely. Good to see you, Dan. Stuttering
see you
Craig
guys.
in the house. I didn't think
Now,
you were going
Dan,
to be here.
Yeah, you got me for about another.
Savvy was whining that you abandoned her, whatever, you know.
Pretty standard, yeah. I'd toss her in the dumpster. It's
Let's
great.
be clear. There's like a month ago that Craig was going to stream over main event, and I got mad at him. And I've streamed over main event twice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. It's almost.
I even streamed.
Even 3 times.
I even streamed over FNT last week too. Politics is kind of wild right now. Okay. But to be fair, it's like me and Gary talked about. So like Gary's like, it's not like you're streaming pop culture over me. You're streaming politics over, you know. So it's like it wasn't a big deal, you know, with like FT. Craig was trying to stream the exact same topic over us because that's what type of douchebag he is. I had to weasel out of it. I had to weasel
Unbelievable.
out of it.
You see how he turns the table and he puts it right back on.
What's up, man?
Man, I'll tell you what, Dan, I will see your Super Mario Brothers 3 for the Famicom.
Oh my God.
And raise you the incredibly rare Star Fox Super Weekend cart. Incredibly rare.
Super. Oh, Jesus.
Hang on,
This
I'm trying
is-
to full screen it. There we go.
I've never even seen that.
This is a very rare. Let's see if he focused it up here. Come on. This is something that is very rare. This was given to me several years ago. This was a competition cart
Yes.
back in the day
Wow.
that you played for 5 minutes at a time. I don't know. It's worth a few $1,000s right here. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And I'd like to thank Samuel Abram for giving this to me many years ago. But this is one of my prized possessions here.
That is awesome.
The Super
And you're
Weekend Star
touching
Fox.
it.
Hey, not for resale, dog. That's what it says right
You're
there.
touching it with your disgusting,
Bro,
oily,
I
old man
remember-
fingers. Put that in a.
Dude, I remember the first time I traded in Sonic the Hedgehog that had not for resale. I thought I was going to get arrested.
Yeah, I know.
thought I was going to get arrested. I was like,
Not for
are they going to,
resale.
like, don't tell anybody, you know, like, just keep this on the low, dog, okay? You know, like,
It did feel like you were going to get in trouble for
It
sure.
did.
For sure.
that and cutting
Great
off
stuff, man.
the tag on the mattress, you know, or the
Right.
pillow, you know, you're like, I don't want to get arrested, but this tag is annoying the shit out of me. You know what I mean?
You're thinking like the FBI is going to just kick through the door as soon as That's awesome.
I think the rarest Super Nintendo thing I own is a Chrono Trigger in the box.
Hell yeah, that's
Oh my God.
that's pricey.
Yeah.
I just looked it up on price charting. I'm rich.
How much?
$3,000. Golly.
Damn.
My goodness, dude, you need to put this on a plastic or something.
Yeah.
It's making me nervous.
Box it
Yeah.
up.
Absolutely.
It's worth less now.
What-
Congratulations.
What's up, Krista? Beep
Maybe
in
more
the
for some.
house. What's up, Beep?
Hi. I don't have an intro, so let's keep it moving.
Let's keep
Hi,
it moving. Let's keep it
Krista.
moving.
Hi, Krista.
We got
Jeremy committed a mistake the other day. He told us that he hates Beardo. He hates when we do that. No, he
Yeah.
hates Beardo too. He hates when we do that, Beardo. He hates when
we go,
so you know what that
bye,
means.
Craig.
Hi, Craig. So
means
you
do
know
it
what that
more.
means. We just need to do it more. Yes.
Absolutely. Listen, I've been on the internet long enough to know that you don't truly tell anyone what bothers you.
Never,
Or it
ever.
will,
Yes.
yeah. So the internet doesn't really know anything that bothers me outside of, I guess, Kamala Harris's laugh, which, I mean, that bothers everybody.
And
so
Beyonce.
yeah, and Beyonce is right. What's up, Steph?
Hi. I loved the Sonic 3 trailer that came out, and
It was
I
good.
just want to let everybody know that the Save the Acolyte petition has passed 50,000 signatures. I think they're going somewhere. Yeah, 50,000.
goodness.
Compare that to, when fans signed the Game of Thrones petition.
Like 2 million.
That reached like 1.8 million
Yeah.
signatures. Hey, they're doing it. They're doing it.
How
We're
many
also
of those
on locals as
50,000 people do you believe watched the entire season?
So, hey, real quick, it was $180 million budget. Is that what it was for the Acolyte?
well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was. So you said they passed 50,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's good. So if every one of those people gave Disney $3,600, they can have the next season, which would be great. So
Fan fund it.
yeah, let's go.
Oh, man.
Well, we are getting everybody rolling in here, and just want to say once again that if you can go over to Twitter and you can see Drunk 3PO's tweet about what happened
Junk
to his channel.
3PO.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jay. I didn't know if I was gonna say Jay or drunk, so it's like drunk. But if you can, go shoot him a retweet over there, and I am very confident everything's gonna get situated very soon. But also, Achromatic Chronicles Green. When's it dropping, Jay? Everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to know.
I'm waiting on Rippa at this point.
Let's go.
Everything is
Let's
done.
go.
So
All
they're
right.
they're getting everything up. So
Yeah,
I'm
so-
excited. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, it's gonna happen soon. And of course, I'm very confident his channel will be back very soon. Beardo, let's get a couple super chats, and then we're gonna get into these topics.
Sure, why not? We got a few 50s. Chen Lee with a $50. Hail all. In the future, when Jeremy isn't on Tuesday night's main event, you guys should re-release the Creeper Jeremy shirt. Also, Dan, don't forget to wear the Man Buns Are Gay shirt when you make your Man Buns Are Gay video.
What shirt?
Who made it?
Do we have a shirt? Someone make that?
Probably.
Someone made that?
Probably.
There might be a shirt.
Gary probably
Wow.
made one.
Are you getting any money from it?
No, I didn't even know. What the fuck? You're gonna call me gay and not even give me money?
Gotta monetize it.
Gotta monetize it. Gotta monetize it.
Xanaximus with a $50. You all ever mess with any ROM hacks or mods? Got two for Jeremy he'd love. Years ago, Trump was modded into Smash Brothers Ultimate over Ganondorf's model.
Holy
Even
shit.
uses his voice clips. And another in Punch Out with Trump replacing Mike Tyson as your final boss.
What? Okay, that is
Dude.
cool.
You know what? You know what's the greatest thing to do with those ROM hacks? You can buy an EverDrive, and with an EverDrive, you can manually put mods in it, and you can play a hacked mod like that of Trump or whatever on your actual hardware, on an actual Super Nintendo, on an actual NES, and that sort of stuff. If you use an EverDrive,
That
So
is
cool.
awesome.
That's
That
pretty
is
cool.
awesome. Hey, I think everybody knows I've always had this problem with Google Chrome and crashing my computer and everything. I think I figured it out. So about a year ago, I turned hardware acceleration off so that OBS could capture my screen. Or it was like YouTube TV, like it wouldn't capture YouTube TV on OBS, so I had to turn hardware acceleration off. And I never turned it back on. And if you have it turned off, it can throw everything out of whack.
Yeah,
you're
you're by doing that, you're basically throwing away your video card.
Yes,
and
yes.
giving all the work to your processor.
Yep.
So you want to have that on always as much as possible.
Yeah, and so I just wanted to give that as a reminder because I know a lot of people, like, I didn't even know, like, the chat was the one that told me, like, hey, if it's not picking up on OBS, you got to turn hardware acceleration off. And so you just do it, and you just don't remember to turn it back on. And I've always been like, why does this computer keep doing this? Because but now, turn hardware acceleration back on, works like a dream. So there you go. So there you go.
Hey, so
if it helps one person, it's worth it.
So
Okay.
hey, I got this video pulled up. This is a mod of Smash Brothers. It's Donald Trump versus Anakin Skywalker.
What?
You want to check it out? Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Oh my
This is
god.
GameCube, right?
Goes down.
China.
Turn it up a little bit.
It's unfair. Let's go. It's unfair. Huge.
Oh no.
It's unfair. China. Oh, boom. It's on your bed. Not fair.
Oh no.
China is so good.
Let me skip ahead, see if there's any like
This is
final smashes.
This is great. This is
Here we go.
great.
It's unfair.
Oh, so all right, here we go.
Trump's winning.
Trump's winning.
Stop the count. Powered up.
Liar!
Oh my God.
What?
Wait, what did he turn into?
What did he
I
turn
I
into?
don't know what he turned into.
He turned into a black man. It's the guy from GTA San Andreas.
What
Gun?
the heck?
I thought he finished him with the Second Amendment. That's awesome.
Oh man, that's fantastic right there,
The
man.
guy's from GTA San Andreas. The guy like, yo, CJ.
Jeremy wants to play that game.
I want to play that game.
Oh, that's great, man. Oh, there it is. Boom. Yep.
Big Smoke. Yeah, that's his name. Big Smoke. Trump turns into Big Smoke and kicks Anakin's ass. Jesus.
That's great right there, man. Hell yeah.
He did have the high ground. So.
That is awesome right there. Yeah, I don't get too much into modding games. I mean, but like the one thing I've wanted to do is play Tecmo Super Bowl with updated rosters, which you can do.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
That is cool right there. Like that is cool.
They got Tecmo Super Bowl. They got NBA Jam. They got pretty much all of them, man. All the classic ones. It's great.
So damn good stuff right there.
Hell yeah.
But all right, we got more. Go ahead.
Yeah. Cole Hauser with a $50 says, "Hail Tuesday night's main event, Jeremy. Canada next time. It was an honor and privilege to hang out with Jay. Talk Transformers and G.I. Joe. Was at talking old school with Jay. Was great talking to and meeting Gina as well. Thanks to Jay. 199 Yo Joe praise Ara."
Hell yeah. Yeah, that
Dude,
was cool.
Cole Hauser is like, looks like he could play for any football team.
Big
Dude was massive.
Yeah.
He's jacked. Like,
Yeah.
looks like he did 300 push-ups before he came to the table. I'm a little scared when he showed up, you know?
And
he also
knows his
gave me an
G.I.
awesome
Joes.
birthday present. He gave me an Optimus Prime Transformers. And some comic books. It was awesome.
Hell yeah.
Oh, shout out to you, man. It was awesome meeting you. And I text Jeremy. I was like, we got to do a meetup in Toronto because Geeks and Gamers was everywhere. There was even a side scroller shirt. So it was pretty awesome. Like they were everywhere. And I tried to walk out and I was getting stopped by so many people asking where Ryan was. And it just was like, well, he's not here. So I don't know if Ryan would ever step foot in Canada, but it was pretty amazing how many people were there.
That's
that
awesome.
Represented Geeks and Gamers. So
yeah, man.
Nice.
Shout out to Cole Hauser, man. He knows his Joes and his
Yeah.
Transformer stuff for sure. He's OG. He's an OG.
Oh, yeah. Bennett Talby with a $20. 16% of the world's physicists are women. 16% savvy. What are the physics of a sandwich? Get back in the kitchen, sandwich maker, and answer the question.
No sauce. That's
what are
the answer.
That's gay.
would know.
Erd Bastion with a $20. Hale wanted to give a shout out to the modern medicine so that both Ryan and Mike won't waste away like Beardo's legs from AIDS. And shout out to Eric's noise canceling. Can't hear the chirping when he joins. Jeremy is a homosexual.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Check this out. RGT85 just shared this over on Twitter, which, you know, he still doesn't follow me, but that's okay. Here we go.
Okay.
This game is trash, dude. What the fuck?
So I want to point out too.
you just force floated all the way down the mountain.
So the writing in this game is very similar to Dustborn. There was a dialogue exchange that was put on Twitter, and it does that same interrupting, goes nowhere dialogue back and forth because these people don't know how to write natural
That's
conversation.
how those people think.
Man.
It'll melt your brain.
Yeah.
So with Star Wars
They
Outlaws,
write what they know.
I actually just uploaded a video about this. So about a year ago, when it was premiered, when it was announced, and you got the trailer and everything, me and Ryan did a reaction here on this channel, and that thing has been clipped a lot because of my response to it. And essentially, I just said, as soon as I saw the woman of color at the forefront, I'm like, I'm out, not interested. Got a woman of color, don't care. And of course, all the people like, look how toxic he is. And then when the trailer started, and I'm like, woman talking, I'm out. And then it showed her in the bar as like the badass, like the Han Solo. I'm like, is she literally the badass in the bar? Are you kidding me? And the whole point is I don't really care. I think this kind of goes without saying. Anybody watching this stream knows this about me and everybody else here. Ryan's not here, so I don't care if there's a woman in it. That doesn't bother me. That has nothing to do with it. It's the fact that Lucasfilm has told us from the beginning that their central focus is identity, is to get representation. That's their number one goal. So when I see that at the forefront of something, I already know everything else is being compromised. Good gameplay, good story, making sure you release a finished product. All of those things are going to get compromised because the forefront of everything that they want is representation. And that is Star Wars Outlaws right there. It's not that it's a woman. It's the fact that you decided that the woman and the identity of the person in the game was the most important aspect of it. And at that point in time, that's how you get Star Wars Outlaws right there. A broken piece of shit with a massive budget. And you're asking all of the people that are buying it to spend this insane amount of money. What are the prices for Star Wars Outlaws? It's like insane.
So I'm sure the base game is around $70. And then they have the insane deluxe edition where you can also play the Jabba's Palace mission, which was stripped from the actual game. So if you want to play Jabba's Palace, you want to fight a Rancor, you want to do all of that cool stuff, well, that's deluxe edition and some. It's $130, I think, to play the full game.
Jeez.
So I mentioned this on Side Scrollers and also on X today. And I say I have an insider. It's not just somebody who works at a store. They can see multiple stores and all sorts of stuff. They work at a corporate situation. But an insider who works at a high traffic gaming outlet in a major very populated portion of the United States. And they said they have of their 27 stores. I don't know if you guys saw it. Did you guys see this or not?
Mm-mm.
Okay. How many total pre-orders for Star Wars Outlaws do you think that they have for the 27 stores in their area in a, once again, highly trafficked store in one of the most populated places in the United States? Physical pre-orders.
Physical, dude.
Physical pre-orders across 27 stores.
Yeah, across 27 stores.
I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna go 5.
I'm gonna say 22.
41. They had 41 total for across 27 stores for Star Wars Outlaws, which I mean that's just over one a store.
Dude, I was gonna guess like in the hundreds for real.
Right. To put that in perspective, I've been talking to them throughout the day to kind of for just to kind of
41
between Hogwarts Legacy. They said the latest Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, had 150, right? And that was in one store. So
holy crap! So one store had 150.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's two types of people who are pre-ordering this game. One of them is people who aren't on the internet. They don't care. They just see that there's another Star Wars game. Oh, I like Star Wars. They're completely ignorant to everything and just see, oh, there's a brand new Star Wars game. I'm gonna play it. The other person pre-ordering this game is somebody who is on the internet and is buying it out of spite because they know the objective, they know the politics into it, and they are doing it to spite people.
Kathleen Kennedy's buying it for her
Kathleen Kennedy's
grandchildren.
bitches.
And there ain't many of them out there. There ain't many of them out here. By the way, this just hit my Twitter feed, and since I saw it, you guys have to see it too. So there you go.
Still better looking than Nancy Pelosi.
Bro, that's bad. That's bad.
I have no words.
This is awful. AI was a mistake. AI was a mistake.
And look, it has a little bit of boobs as well.
Yeah, that's Kamala.
Yeah.
It's like a Kamala Trump.
He said a little bit.
They're saying
A little bit.
Bosom.
this is so bad. This is.
Oh my goodness.
Steph's dying over there on that. That's
Steph?
rough, man. That is rough.
Steph,
Jack
talk to us, Steph.
Jack Pasovic's the reason that you had to see that one. That is bad. Holy crap. I'm putting that on a thumbnail, bro. I'm putting that on the next Cobra Cast thumbnail.
Wow.
Killed all the momentum of the show right there. No, back to Star. Has anyone here played Star Wars Outlaws?
It's not out yet.
It's not out yet.
Well, but some people are getting like review copies and stuff
Review
like
copies.
that. So yeah, like Jay, I would say you should play it on Drunk 3PO's basement, and people will
Yes.
love it. And that's a reminder. Your
I don't want to
video-
pay that much for. I don't want to pay that much for that game.
Yeah, I know it. That's true. I know Theory's been playing through it.
I ain't got no YouTube channel no more. I got no money, so someone's gonna have to send me the game.
You still have Drunk 3PO's basement for everybody out there. You still have History of Pirates.
Yeah.
And you still have Super Vast 3D. Oh wait, never mind. That's damn.
And you still have your millions for being a teacher.
Yeah.
Oh
I have
man.
to go back to that.
But no, with Outlaws, we're gonna see how this whole thing plays out. But it's gonna be another failure for Lucasfilm, coming off of the Acolyte, which was another failure. But we did get the news that Kathleen Kennedy will remain the president of Lucasfilm until quarter 2 of 2025. I think we talked about that a little bit on Daily today, and I think that she's going to be there for much longer than that. I think Kathleen Kennedy is there until she's 71 now. I said she's there till she's 75. But the bottom line is she ain't getting fired. Go ahead,
I hope
Jay.
Iger retires and puts her in charge.
I do too,
Disney?
actually. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Burn it to the ground
Cool.
at this
Yeah.
point in time. You know, I mean, might as well. That was actually, and I've talked about this before. That was actually one of the rumors early on after The Force Awakens came this
Yeah, it
massive
was.
success. It was a rumor that Kathleen Kennedy, because of how good of a relationship she had with Steven Spielberg and Hollywood, that she might be kind of set up to take over for Bob Iger. And all of those discussions kind of went away after The Last Jedi and then after Solo and so many others. But that was a pretty big discussion after The Force Awakens and her history in Hollywood and everything like that. But I don't think you're going to have to I don't think you're going to get that for sure. But she will be there till at least I think she's there for at least another 4 years till she's 75. But she's not going to get fired. It's not going to happen. People need to get that out of their minds.
Yeah.
She will leave on her terms whenever she wants. Disney is not going to fire her under any circumstances. There is no realistic scenario where they fire her.
No,
There's
firing
none.
her would be a huge. Disney would be admitting that they failed big time. If they,
I hope
if they
she's
fired
still
her.
around.
It's bigger than that.
I hope she's still around for the Grogu film when that comes out, and because I think that is, from what I have heard, I think that is going to be a colossal failure. Like, and they're not even they're gambling on the fact that people will want to see Baby Yoda on screen, which I think that little green turd, like, time is come and gone.
Yeah. The window's gone.
And
man.
so there's rumors that they're gonna have Han Solo and Chewie in that film. So like he's gonna team up with the guy who played Han in the movie Solo. Like they're supposed to go do something, and
it's not going to look like Harrison Ford.
No, the guy who played.
I know,
guy who-
but like in continuity, in Star Wars continuity, it would be the Harrison Ford. It wouldn't be the younger version.
What I'm saying is, it's like how much money Indiana Jones lost with that de-aging stuff. It's like I don't think they're gonna try to do that again. So, you know, the only
looked cool,
person
man.
that Mando hasn't teamed up with yet is Ahsoka and Harrison Ford and Han Solo. So they're already gearing up the theme parks for it because they're changing the Millennium Falcon ride to mimic now you're gonna pilot the Falcon to help Mando and Grogu. So, yeah.
So
And already Boba Fett has come out to how you say his name? Tamir Morrison. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, Tamara Morrison.
He actually said in Toronto on a panel, he's like, hey, they didn't call me for no Mando film, so I'm not in it, and I don't think there's gonna be a season 2 of Boba Fett.
I think everything that Disney Star Wars has on slate right now, Kathleen Kennedy is going to be there for everything that they have announced right now, which is Ahsoka, Dave Filoni's Ahsoka film, whatever Rey film that may or may not happen in the Mando film. But it's way deeper than her not admitting failure. She is the Hillary Clinton of Disney. She has so much dirt
She has
on
something big
everyone.
on someone,
She
man.
has
Yeah.
so much dirt on everyone there that if she were to be fired and embarrassed, she is going to open up the closet and release everybody's skeletons.
Yep.
She helped someone
you wanna know
hide
something?
a body or something.
I'm gonna say completely different.
Okay.
I think they can't find anyone that wants to take over Star Wars. I think they have wrecked this brand so bad, and whoever wants to be in charge, see whatever they see on social media, and how now, like with the acolyte stuff going on, they finally pandered to that freaking online shipper crowd, and now they canceled season 2, and now they've seen the backlash that they're getting. There are people on Twitter right now that are like sending Kathleen Kennedy like death threats on social media, showing video on what they're going to do to her when she steps out of her office. And these are the same fans that loved everything Disney Star Wars. These were the same fans that all 12 of them, whatever it is. And so if you're telling me that someone, they're like, hey, we want to put you in charge of Lucasfilm. We've already catered to this group. We fired Gina. We catered to this group. And now look at them. They've turned on us so quickly because whatever, we didn't give them a season 2, and then everyone that has come out of Lucasfilm has said that those that will speak up has said it has been a terrible working experience. They have fired more directors, or Kathleen Kennedy has let go and fought with more directors than any other property that I know of. They even did Solo, the Star Wars movie. Some guy like filmed the whole thing. She fired the director. They had to bring in somebody else and complete the film. It was a total mess. The freaking J.J. Abrams, Rian Johnson, they were like having a fight apparently. Rian Johnson did his movie. Then J.J. comes out and totally tries to erase The Last Jedi. Didn't even care about continuity, Star Wars, or anything. He just had a point to prove against Rian Johnson. So all that stuff is just a mess. Jon Favreau did like 2 seasons of The Mandalorian. He was supposed to be done. And now they're trying to milk this whole thing. They can't sell toys. Nobody likes the parks. This is the lowest viewed Star Wars show of all time. They freaking nuked Willow from existence. Mando season 3 lost more Disney Plus subscribers of all time. Indiana Jones was one of the biggest bombs in movie history. And you're telling me somebody wants to step in and say, yeah, that seems like a fun franchise. Let me do that. You got to be kidding me, man. No one wants to touch Star Wars at all. This thing can't be saved. This thing, we're stomping on the ashes and laughing at people slipping on a banana peel. That's how bad this thing is. I don't understand that people don't understand how terrible it is right now. I mean, it is terrible. Gina Carano has the biggest Star Wars lines next to Hayden Christensen at all these cons. Nobody's lining up to see these other stars. No offense to them. They're just doing their job. No one's lining up to see these other stars. They're lining up to see Gina, and they all say the same thing. Like, we're sorry you got fired. You're the best part of the show. They all go and see Hayden Christensen. No one's seen anybody else. I'm there. I see it. I record it. And it's like, I don't think anybody wants that freaking job. So they're just like, why don't you just keep it, because nobody wants to deal with it. That's just where I'm at. They had a hotel that they put together. That thing failed. There is not a success story at all, except for the selling of that Baby Yoda toy. I think is the only thing that they have a success. And someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's the only thing that they have.
And they didn't even realize what they had with Baby Yoda, because how many months did it take for them to finally have a Lucasfilm published toy for Baby Yoda? I don't think they even knew that he was going to be a hit. Like,
Man,
how many?
Greg could have interrupted me and said he had to leave.
Bye, Craig.
Bye, Craig.
My bad.
People were opening up shops on Etsy.
I didn't want to mention it, but like Ripa basically said like, I'm not coming till Craig's gone. So we had to, I had to kick Craig before Ripa could show up. So hail to side scrollers. Yeah, Craig has said in the private chat he had to leave it, but Jay was rolling. So I was like, no, dude, it was good. It was good stuff. So what's up, Ripa?
What up?
Not much, man.
Ripa?
How you doing?
Good, man. Just been fucking.
Hi,
busy.
Ripa.
God, you're so stupid. Y'all are retarded. Y'all are retarded.
Hey,
You really,
Ripa.
you really are. But I'm happy Savvy is being abandoned more pain for her. I'm okay with that. So,
Daddy
Lucas-
issues.
What did I do today? No, I have very fathered behavior. All right, you don't abandon somebody whose parents loved them. All right, nobody prepared me for this.
I don't think that's how it works.
Well.
Oh man, I'm still mad that Beardo has that Florida Marlins hat on. It makes me think of better times.
So
It just
I'm
it's such
collecting.
a cool fucking logo, man.
I know it's awesome. I'm collecting throwback baseball hats.
Like the Florida Marlins logo is one of the coolest logos ever.
Yeah. I hated
me
when
off.
they switched to the Miami Marlins.
Yeah, it sucks. It really pisses me
I
off.
have a
team
question for the Lucasfilm experts here.
Say
Did
what
you
now?
guys know
okay.
that they have many a position in India already? They have a whole office out there in India.
Yeah, they have offices in these places because they can film their shows and get massive tax cuts. So if they spend $200 million, like if their budget is like $200 million, but they film it in India, they'll give them like, I don't know, like $50 million
Right.
in tax cuts, so it's not as expensive.
So they have locations in India,
Yeah.
Australia,
Yeah.
and obviously the United Kingdom, and then in America, I think I already said Canada.
And I think they're closing down the American, not closing down, but they're packing up a lot of stuff and moving.
So for giggles, I went to go look at job openings because I was like, oh, if there's a director position, I'll just apply. Who cares? There is a pipeline technical director 1 available in Australia.
You gonna go for it?
I'm actually going to apply for a couple of these jobs just for shits and gigs, and my cover letter will be art.
Okay, so we need to talk about, because we talked about Lucasfilm, we've got to talk about Dustborn, and we have the expert here. Ripa, have you played Dustborn? Have you seen this though? Have you seen this
I
game?
for sure ain't played it, but I've just seen posting stuff of it. I thought it was a parody, but apparently it's not.
Dude, that's what I said. So in my video that I have releasing later, I don't know how many of you remember this, but back in the day, like when we had this, when everything was growing in like this corner of the internet with all like the Disney Star Wars stuff and all that, somebody made a Facebook group, and it was a hater that made the Facebook group, but they were trying to pretend like they were us, and they were saying like all these horrible things, about like the Disney Star Wars people. What up, Mike? And
Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Is there a joke to be made about the black people being late? But anyway, so no,
Rupert looks at me with a lot of judgment. He's like furthering stereotypes.
But yeah, so somebody made this like Facebook group. It only had like 50 members in it, and they were saying like horrible things about the actors within Disney Star Wars. And they were saying all these bad
so
things.
So they could print it, take a snapshot.
Yes, and then mainstream outlets would pick up the article and they would write articles about like, this is the toxic fandom. And I talked about that, and I mentioned how Dustborn seems like something I would make to make fun of the left-wing people. But it's not. It's made by the left-wing weirdos. Like, it's built off of TDS. It's built off of Trump derangement syndrome.
Yeah, when I saw it, I thought it was
be a
for
parody,
sure,
but it's not.
Yeah,
I thought it was a parody. Like, and even if it's a good or bad one, I guess that's neither here nor there. The way when I see like this whole triggered stuff, I'm looking at that and I'm like, this has got to be a parody, right? This is maybe it just didn't land. We're not in on the joke or something of that nature. But everybody keeps saying like, no, they're dead serious about it, and maybe they just didn't have any sort of self-awareness. But I need some background because I don't know who developed it, who the fuck paid for it, number one. Who's subsidizing it?
Savvy has all your answers. Savvy has all your answers.
That's the best part.
Yeah. Savvy,
So,
floor's yours.
The EU funded this for, I think, roughly 150,000, and then the Norwegian government, both either a film one and then a government program, funded the rest. They've been working on
tax
the
money,
game.
Ripa. Tax money.
Tax money. It was all tax money that nobody could choose. They've been working on it since 2016 because they were distraught by Donald Trump winning the presidency in America. So these Norwegians set out to tell a game about an alternate timeline where JFK's wife was assassinated instead of him. They are a punk rock group who is neither punk nor rock. Who set out across America after stealing a USB stick for some reason that I still haven't figured out. And you... Well, see, this is where the story falls apart. There's no real easy way to explain it. You have superpowers that are your words, but your character that you play is a really shitty con artist who's also 4 months pregnant, but you only know that because of the promo text if you read it before purchasing it on a Twitter post instead of in game. You figure it out about 10 hours of the way through that she finally acknowledges that she's pregnant, even though she can't figure out why you have to go to the bathroom so much. That part stands out to me, how often you're in the bathroom. They present the police under the name Justice because it's Kennedy's justice system to prevent anybody from being able to assassinate anybody. However, Justice at every single turn hasn't done anything wrong. You go to a Blair Witch compound, for example, to visit your mothers. One of them's dead. One of your mother's names is Rosa for Rosa Parks. And your mother, for some reason, is growing opium. So naturally, the police come and torch the opium. They don't arrest anybody. They just torch the plants and then go away. They also present the cops as incompetent. The two white cops start bickering with each other because you sow discourse, and then eventually they shoot each other.
Am I missing something here? Do they not realize that JFK was a Democrat?
There is a line that stood out to me that drove me mad. So they're in this underground test facility that was also a school and daycare of sorts. And the one character says that you can't have protection without subjugation. So this character was trying to say that right-wingers believe in order to protect and sell control, they have to physically control everybody, but that's what they did during the pandemic. The left wanted the lockdowns, not the right. So
I am very much looking forward for Ripa's take on it. As soon as I heard that this was made with
I gotta
tax
show
money.
this.
Well, I think we can't.
Hang on. I gotta show this real quick. This is a clip Savvy put on Twitter. So here we go.
I'm sorry. Was that an inappropriate response?
Not at all. What he said. She said. It. What are you, robot?
I'm a robot. I don't have an assigned gender.
Good for you.
Wait, so how do we make s'mores?
You put a marshmallow on a stick, roast it, and smush it between two crackers. Make it a salted marshmallow cracker sandwich. Yeah.
That sounds
So
awful.
I walked away, obviously, and I didn't see the dialogue, but I want to go ahead and point out this little segment. Not only does the fat Muslim cow not know what a goddamn fucking s'mores is, because graham crackers are not salty. They're not. It's more sugar. They also failed to mention the chocolate, because Theo is our Mexican uncle who doesn't know anything about American culture despite living in America his entire life, apparently. So they get this wrong, but the writing that comes next, where he says that sounds awful, and then Rufus Shinra, who I keep calling Rufus Shinra, is actually the white-haired robot arm, they, them, says, "Oh, Theo, I'm with you. That sounds awful. This is not how humans communicate." The other funny thing, before I forget this, so Uncle Theo, so on Twitter, there was an individual who pointed out that the interior was stolen from GTA, essentially. And the person who, one of the staff members responded. They are one of the environmental artists or procurers of environmental design or whatever. They quote tweeted it. Well, that individual's name is Thea. Take that as you will. There is also another connection to this individual in the game. In one of the bathrooms, you can read some graffiti that's on the wall, and it says, "Justice is full of shit spouts," or whatever the hell it is. That's the person's fucking Twitter username. Shit spout.
Rippa, you had questions.
Well,
Sounds great.
I mean, I
It does
appreciate
sound
the
fake. It
clarification.
sounds fake.
I appreciate
It
the
really does.
clarification. But the fact that it is government subsidized is, I think that tells all, right? This thing does not exist to make any fucking bit of money. And if it was something that people, like, let's say someone was trying to subsidize themselves, right? Whether it be some sort of private company, like most games are, it doesn't get made because there's no audience for it. And if there is an audience for it, it's maybe like signaling the Twitter folk that obviously aren't playing the game. What are the numbers at as far as the
They haven't cracked 100 concurrent, or they
Right.
never cracked 100 peak players on Steam. And then the other thing to this, to bring up your government funding thing. So Thea, the individual who I was talking about before, their first tweet when I went to their profile, I don't know if it was pinned or not, they're looking down on Grums because he begs for money. He crowdsources. Keep in mind, this person received government money, and even worse, more government money has been given to them to make other games.
Of course.
That's wild. So you're telling me that there's going to be, this isn't the last
This is not
we've
the only
seen?
thing they've ever made.
Oh shit. That's wild. But no, I think it is a lesson in economics, if nothing else. I mean, like, there's no demand for any of this shit.
Nope.
It's a case against the state, as far as I'm concerned. Not to
Nor
make this so
punishment
political.
if it goes bad.
Yeah, because it's entirely taxpayer subsidized. So
Yeah. Your ass is not on the line because
Exactly.
you're being it's being paid for you.
Right. And there's
That
there's
blows.
no incentive for them to sell anything
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah,
They don't
well,
care.
no, yeah, I mean, I couldn't think more accommodating a set of circumstances, because they get to produce whatever the fuck they want because they got a bunch of money, right? That, again, it isn't theirs. It was stolen from people, and it was then redistributed to them, and they get to create something that does not necessarily need a return because, well, they're not operating on their own money. And if I look at that set of circumstances, of course, that's the type of game that they're going to come up with, right?
Yep.
It's one that they're making, I guess, for themselves, right? Which is interesting that it's coming from the West, but it's European, right? So what role, and I'm curious in that as far as the development, if you know, Savvy, do American creators, American devs were involved in this? Or was this more that just the voice actors or whatever may have been American, but the actual development was all done by Europeans?
It looks like, and this is just from a very brief thing, I haven't even gone to their company website, but it looks like all of them were just a group of Norwegians, and then they hired people whoever for the voice acting. But I don't even know anything about the voice actors. They're just all soulless.
Randos. Okay, so it was that's it. That's even more intriguing to me, right? That your bunch of Norwegians decided to take it upon themselves to take a shot at whatever the fuck. Intriguing, very intriguing. I mean, but I guess that's what you can do, man. When you're entirely subsidized by the government, I mean, congratulations. Fuck.
So
You descend from Vikings, man. Come on.
what's
know,
up,
right?
Mike? Welcome,
Cool.
Mike.
Hey, welcome. I think the smartest thing that could have ever happened with this game is for them to fucking tip their hand as to what the future looks like for them. If you follow this line down the road, this is what they would do in America if they could. They'd start
Absolutely.
subsidizing and making, and now all of a sudden you get government funded movies. I mean, we already know the government helps fund movies, but like that's typically the military because they're trying to propagate it, so get people to join. But like now, the next thing you know, it would be like government involved in video games, because it's all part of it is affected by speech. They know that this all affects culture, and making games that don't have this kind of propaganda in it doesn't push the agenda where they want it to be pushed. And it's like it's the best thing that could ever happen is to show this is what the end of the line looks like for these people, or part of the line looks like, because there's no end of the line for these people.
So
Eventually
all
just
of
be
their
locked. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say all of their games have been at least funded for sure by the Norwegian Film Institute. And then 2 prior games were co-funded by the Creative Europe program of the European Union, along with Dustborn. I posted a link to the website. So they're called
Also-
Red Thread.
Also, aren't those not northern European countries some of the most taxed countries on Earth?
Absolutely.
Like,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Imagine
So,
that getting taxed to hell and they just give it to a bunch of dickheads to
Dude, not to
Thanks
get
for that money. Time to make a video game, pal.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Not to get overly political here, but this is a master class on anarcho-capitalism.
Absolutely.
This is
That's
the
what I'm saying. It's the
perfect
case against the
argument.
state.
Yes.
It's the case against the state. Quite
Absolutely.
The other thing is, so Dustborn they present it as a story-driven action adventure about hope, love, friendship, robots, and the power of words. The combat, and I've been doing this to make a point, I'll hold up my mouse and I'll just click and hold, and I haven't done a single power-up, and I only use the shouts when it forces me to. That's the extent of the combat.
The game plays itself.
Because it's propaganda. They don't. They don't.
No,
it's
they
not
don't give a
about.
fuck about it.
There's
It's not
no
about
stakes.
gameplay.
Yeah, you can't die, and your health regens so fast.
God forbid you get stuck on some part and don't hear the rest of our message.
Well, that's the thing. They need you to get through the game so you can hear it.
Yeah.
You have to. You know, it's kind of wild shit, man. I mean,
I agree, Beardo.
That's crazy, bros.
Like I genuinely,
This is gay.
Yeah. So like when I was trying to give a recap, I genuinely couldn't, and I could only jump into scenes to describe things because, like in Final Fantasy VII, you know what you're doing. You're like, all right, I gotta save the planet, I gotta stop Rufus Shinra, I gotta beat Shinra bad, right? Like you know what you're doing within the first 10 minutes or whatever. Same thing with Zelda. We gotta get the thing to save the princess and kill Ganon, right? Those are timeless things. You know what you're doing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in the game, and I'm genuinely trying.
well, this is also a thing that, like, from a gamer perspective, we've all been talking about it. Like, video games have basically become like click to play, like click to watch movies and stuff like that. And there's like nothing wrong with somebody saying, I'm gonna try something unique. I mean, I've been playing through the Metal Gear Solid series. Metal Gear Solid 4 has a 71-minute long cutscene. Like, it's insane, obviously, but like,
are you on 4 already?
Oh, you have
I'm on 3 still, but
Okay.
I know 4 has a 71-minute.
It has bullshit like
3
that.
has a 25-minute long cutscene. But like the
But on 4
reality
you can
is, like,
pause it. Anyway, go ahead.
yeah, they don't want you to play it. They don't want you to play a game. They just want you to sit down and watch their message. And if they can push it in the gaming and say it's a gaming or say it's a game, then they can like, oh, look at that, we're marketing the gamers. We're at a new market, guys. Isn't that awesome? It's like, and if you notice, recently I think there's like a poll somewhere where people were saying that their favorite game of all time or one of the best games of all time was like Life is Strange, which like is kind of an interactive movie, you know. And so like that attitude, and Rip has been saying this for a while.
I've been
too.
talking about this for years, man.
That's the thing. If they can go, it's like, oh, you click and you're interactive, you know, that prevents, without getting super crazy scientific. Like when you watch television, you're in like a passive position, like you're sitting down, you're watching a thing, and in that position, if you don't like what you're watching, you'll just check out and you'll stop. You either fall asleep or you'll turn it off. Video games, however, you have to be actively involved because there's a thing that's going to happen that you have to interact with. And if you make people do that and people get used to that, then they'll always be paying attention to whatever they're looking at. That's why video games are so important to them. But the thing is, they made a bad game, and bad games don't get played. Yeah, there's no other way around it.
Their target audience isn't showing up.
And then you have games like the Telltale series where that's the basis of those games. It's like they're telling a story. You might have to interact just a little bit, but gameplay mechanics and combat, that's not the basis of Telltale games. But they market it as that. You know what you are buying when you are buying a Telltale series game, whether it's Walking Dead or Batman or something like that. But now what they're doing, like with this game, they're doing that, but they aren't advertising it as that. They're tricking you.
Yeah, and
Plus
also
all the
like
fucking
art.
political bullshit.
Yeah, art has been used for propaganda since the dawn of time.
Absolutely.
It's like we have the emperor, and we believe the emperor is God. So let's commission artists to make statues portraying the emperor as God. So that's art as propaganda. The thing is, in order to even be effective as propaganda, it needs to be good art. Yes, and those people fail even at that.
100%. That's very well said. Is it has to be good in order for it to actually be effective. It needs to be good, and none of this shit is good. None of it. And it's not just in reference to this. Like none of this stuff is good. It's all garbage, and it doesn't have any real effect. But I guess the idea is to just continue to spam it, throw enough against the wall, something will work out. Alec Baldwin's finger just dropped
50.
Damn.
50 gifted memberships.
God damn.
50.
It's a lot, bro.
How many, Beardo?
That'd be 50.
Thank
The
you.
way you
Beardo.
said it before was
Yeah,
desperate.
yeah.
It
It's
was
not
like
like you were-
Before it was
it's not
better.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot
I
more
threw
passion.
it my back. The first time I did it, like I felt it in my back.
Attica! Yeah.
You know, if you didn't skip leg day, you wouldn't have these problems because a lot of muscles.
That's
tend
not
to pull
why.
up.
That's not why. Maybe you
Okay.
should paint those disgusting fucking toenails.
Oh yeah, what color are you requesting, my favorite fan?
I don't know, white or light blue
Red,
or something.
red.
I don't know.
I like how she called him a favorite fan, and instead of like trying not to take the bait, Beardo was like, I don't know, maybe white.
He walked
maybe
right
blue.
into it.
Maybe
He got
white,
super
light blue,
specific.
black is cool. Anything but that fucking fungus yellow that they are.
I tried to save him. I tried to save him. I tried to save him.
That was good.
He's like, I'm your favorite fan.
Alec Baldwin's finger with the 50 gifted memberships.
This is wild, bro. Look at Jay. He's like, why am I here?
Red's pretty cool though.
I don't know. Paint them red, white, black. I don't care.
Red.
Thing
No,
we-
red. Has to be red.
Retweet Jay's tweet. Let's get that channel back.
Yeah. Jay, have you heard anything yet?
He
back from
hasn't.
them?
He has heard nothing. It'll happen. It'll happen.
Come on, YouTube.
It'll happen very soon. All right, don't worry.
YouTube
Savvy,
team. I know you watch Geeks and Gamers.
I'm
Sorry,
sure
go
they
ahead.
do. I'm sure they do. Savvy, how far into the game are you?
So I actually don't know. I saw somebody else who completed the game, and they had the review on Steam, and so it showed 18 hours.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I think
That's too
I'm
much.
a little bit more than half now, but I'm unsure because there's
Okay.
a lot of plot holes, and I don't know how they're going to wrap this up.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure they will. It may just
Supposedly the
end.
ending is bad.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, so I do just want to talk about one other scene because I think that somebody actually brought up a really good comment on one of my, or a point on one of my YouTube comments is normally in these types of games that present the element of choice, you're choosing whether or not to have a good play or a bad play, you know, like in Fallout, making people like you or making people not like you, whatever, right? So I attempted to find a spot in the game today that disproves that that is what's happening in this game. And so when you learn how to bully people, it's around the context of bullying Theo. So Theo is the good Catholic Mexican guy, and he doesn't want to look at the contents of the USB drive because he promised the person who hired him that he wouldn't look at it, that he would just deliver it, and that's it. So I tried to walk away, but it's a plot point. I tried to do it passively by just saying please and doing the talking element. It didn't like that. Then I had to hoax him. Then I had to trigger him. Then I had to basically guilt trip him. And then it said, oh, none of this is working. You have to go learn a new word. So we learned a new word, and that was bully. So you have to bully your friend into doing what you want, even though anybody with a single brain cell would know that what they were doing was actually wrong because you are connecting a USB from a government facility to a government-run computer, which would run on the government network, alerting the government where you are. So you fuck over your friend mentally, make him feel bad, and then like put all the blame on him later.
I'm gonna be honest.
I respect how
bullying-
much Savvy's invested into this.
I was gonna say
I
bullying
respect
Mexicans
it.
sounds kind of based. I want to play this game now.
This
I'm
is
excited.
just
Bullying
my
Catholic
gosh.
Mexicans, bro. Like that sounds like a good-
Also, there was another interesting part in the same kind of element. So it tells you at the end of each chapter the percentage of people who did a certain thing. There's a part where your half sister or adopted sister or whatever tries to say, oh, we should go bully Theo because he's praying right now. I chose not to do that and to say, okay, no, like there's no reason to do that. That's juvenile. He's just having a moment to himself. Let the man fucking pray. Only 16% of the people who have played the game chose not to bully him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would bully a Mexican too, bro.
I am astonished. Like the more she talks about it, the more I'm like, this can't be real.
Yeah.
But it is.
And he's done nothing wrong the whole time. He knits. He cares about the people. He doesn't even make fun of anyone. There is not a single negative bit of dialogue from Theo. Everyone else makes fun
he's
of each other.
religious. That makes
The
him
main
the worst
reason why they're
person in the
bullying
world.
him is because of his religion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot about the most
We're
important
kind of
part.
overlooking the fact that he's Mexican, guys. Like,
yeah, but
let's-
so
and he
all of
knits.
this.
there's a lot of things to bully him for right now. Okay.
The other thing is, so this all takes place inside of a mall, but in the center of the mall, there's a giant statue of Jesus. Well, the Jesus is depicted as white, blue-eyed, and blonde-haired. I've never seen that in my life, and I grew up in the most biblical parts of Texas. Nobody thought Jesus was a surfer, bro.
So they're making fun of Christianity and Catholicism.
Well, there's another part. It gets even funnier. You can go up to the statue and interact with it, and it'll read off some Bible verses. The second verse that it reads off is, "A man shall not lay with an animal, lest you put the animal down than the man." So why did they choose that Bible verse?
So they're promoting bestiality.
Because they fuck animals, bro. Jeez. We all knew this.
It's fucking weird,
So,
bro.
so they want you to bully this character because he's Christian or Catholic.
Yeah. There's no other reason for it. He has done
Game of the
literally nothing
year.
to deserve it.
Yeah.
So what is the current player count right now on Steam? Does anybody have that information, or can we look that up? I want to know how many, because the other day it was the peak was 83 was the
Yeah, you
all-time
just got to
peak.
go to Steam charts, Dustborn.
83 was the peak the other day. I don't know if that's gotten better or worse. But
How much does the game cost? How much does the
players.
game cost?
$30.
$30.
How many
like
players,
80
Savvy?
35.
35 players.
With a 24-hour peak of 60 and an all-time peak of 83.
Somebody said that
like
they
a
saw
classroom.
Somebody said that they saw at one point that there was 0 people playing like this afternoon or something. Like,
Jeez.
I would be the only one.
No, that was Savvy.
And and compared to how many people are playing Black Myth Wukong right now, is that still in the millions? So
probably
the peak,
close to 2 million.
the peak was 2.3 million for Black Myth Wukong.
Currently, it's 196,000, but its 24-hour peak was 1.9 million.
Woo!
Yeah,
Look
right
at that.
now it's almost at 200K.
And now,
And it's
now
off
what?
hours.
And the reason I bring that up is because Black Myth Wukong is something that the mainstream games media tried to destroy. And Dustborn is something that they tried to elevate. Look how much influence they have. Absolutely none. No influence at all. They have zero influence. And that is the most, that's the thing to take away from all of this, is just showing how irrelevant they truly have become.
And I don't know
really
if
don't matter.
I don't know if Krista might know this. Krista probably does know this. Black Myth Wukong is what inspired the creator of Dragon Ball Z. Sun Wukong.
It has a lot of Chinese culture.
Journey to the West.
Well, Sun Wukong is literally what inspired Son Goku. Like that's why Goku had a staff in like the very
Have you never
beginning
watched
of.
Dragon Ball.
I have actually. Krista showed me some Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Dragon Ball is literally Journey to the West.
Yeah.
Like that was the whole concept of it.
Yeah, so a lot of people that
basically an expert at Dragon Ball. at this
basically,
point.
I mean, Krista learned me a little bit.
It's like a
But no, a lot of people who really enjoyed Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, they're loving the shit out of Black Myth Wukong because there's a lot of elements of Dragon Ball in it.
well, Sun Wukong's like an extremely like popular character in
Yeah.
China. Like he's
Yep.
like the same with like Mulan. Like that's why they were so upset about like the remake of Mulan. It's
Chinese
a very
folklore.
popular character in
Chinese
China. Yeah.
folklore.
Yeah, it's part of their history, just like some of like the American heroes that we know and like love. Yeah, it's kind of wild.
What an absolute shit show. Let's get a few of these super
Crazy.
chats, Beardo.
Sure.
Let's see here.
Let's see. We got a few more 50s. Tenet Talby with a $50. Anyone remember that Jar Jar Abrams had talent? Yeah, me neither. It's like asking Beardo if he's never stuck a kielbasa down his pants to fantasize about not having a small junk, or if he's ever seen his micro junk over his fat rolls. Never.
God damn,
Jeez. Well,
Thanks.
I will say, I like some of J.J. Abrams stuff back in the day. I liked Mission Impossible 3. I liked Lost. I know he only kind of created that, and then he kind of moved off from it. He's made a lot of good TV shows, and I like Super 8. I think Super 8's a really good movie. I enjoy the hell out of that movie.
The Super 8's kind of a Steven Spielberg.
It's a
movie
rip-off. That's all it is.
Yeah,
It's a rip-off of an 80s Spielberg movie. 100%. No doubt about that.
The thing is, like the storytelling technique that J.J. Abrams uses, the mystery box, is a great way to start stories. It is a very effective way to begin a story and come up with concepts, and it can be really cool. But J.J. Abrams does not have the ability to finish a story. He never has. It's other people taking what he's done and running with it that makes it good. It's Like versus like if you compare him to like something like Joss Whedon, who was kind of on a similar trajectory. Now he's not anymore, but like Joss Whedon writes shows and stays part of his shows the whole time through, and he's an excellent writer. So like, yeah,
you can say whatever you want about Lost, dude. At like seasons 2 and 3 at its peak, that shit was fucking fascinating. You're like, what the fuck is happening? And I liked it more on the second watch through because I kind of understood the sloppy way that they kind of explained. It was sloppy though, the way they kind of explained how the final couple seasons comes together. And it makes more sense the second time around. But I understand why people have a problem with the ending of Law. I had a problem with it the first time I watched it too. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, JJ, I liked Star Trek 09 as well. Look, I don't know, dude. I did see he was at the DNC. That's the first time I've seen JJ Abrams make a public appearance in a long time.
Jeremy, are you a original Star Trek fan? Like the one from the 60s?
The only thing I really watched was The Next Generation, and I love The Next Generation, but I didn't watch like a lot of the old
That's
school
why you
stuff.
like Star Trek 09. I mean, as a solo movie, if you don't know anything about Star Trek, it's a good movie. I didn't hate it.
It's more like, it feels more like Star Wars than Star Trek. In all
that's
honesty,
what J.J. Abrams said. He
Yeah.
said that. He was like, I'm a Star Wars fan. So I was like, what if Star Trek was like Star Wars? Like that first movie, because it's in an alternate timeline, it kind of avoids like the pitfalls of going, oh, what if we blah blah blah, and you're like, okay, cool. Like, and they do, there's some deep cuts, some Easter eggs to the original Star Trek that I thought were pretty good.
Yes.
But overall, yeah, it's something that's kind of like a fever dream.
It's a
It shouldn't have
popcorn
continued
movie.
the way that it did. But eventually, they're like, no, we're gonna replace the main timeline with the Kelvin timeline, and you can see that influence through all of the new Star Trek, and it's awful. Like, it makes it all bad.
Well,
is it really like that new show? What is it called? The new show that has Spock.
Discovery.
Oh, yeah.
It's from the Kelvin timeline.
So no, it's not. No, it's not. It's the prime timeline.
Okay.
But the problem is everything in Discovery and
I don't like
everything-
Star Trek.
Well, that's wild, bro. Kind of missing out, Jay.
People with pointy ears stretching their fingers funny. I don't know, man.
Oh man, I like that.
Are you kidding me? The original series is great.
It just popped up. Just
Next
I
Generation
like
is
Star
great
Trek.
too.
The final
I don't
frontier.
like Star Trek.
That was great.
I'm just gonna say it. I don't care that you broke.
That
your
was
arm.
extremely rude. Yeah.
No, I've actually got
No wonder you were demonetized.
I've got a visual recreation of what Jay just did.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
this is what Jay just
Real.
did to that conversation right here. Right here. This is what Jay just did to the conversation.
Like, oh yeah, I love Star Trek's great. He's like, I'm gonna say it. I don't like Star Trek.
Barely.
Like me and Mike were like we were rolling, man. We were on fire, and then came Jay, like throws a bucket
He
of
tripped
cold
us like
water.
he tripped poo.
Yeah.
Wild, bro.
Jay's just alphaed his way in there. He's like, I don't like Star Trek.
No, you like Captain
don't like
Kirk.
Star
I know you
Trek.
like Will. I know you like Bill Shatner.
I
know you
actually
do.
commented. I actually commented on
Did
his
he say
post.
something stupid?
Yes, he did. He was celebrating the Telegram CEO being arrested.
Oh, yeah.
Was he?
and
That's-
I did like
that's
the
a wild
movies.
shit,
I
bro.
take it back. I like the movies.
Somebody did remind me. They were like, dude, he's like almost 100. Like,
That's
he
true.
probably doesn't
know
get
what
it. You know?
He doesn't even know what
He's
he
in
had for
his
breakfast
80s.
this morning.
Isn't? I think he's older than that, isn't he?
It was 83 or something.
No,
I think
No.
he's
old
Shep-
as shit.
I think he's
90, man.
I think
He's
he's like
90-something, yeah.
95. I think he's like 95.
Hold on, let me look it up right now.
Yeah, and
Bro,
he's
I
still
had
He's
a-
older.
93 years old, bro. Listen,
He's
I stopped
older.
listening to my grandma at
old as
80.
shit.
Yeah, I think Sean Connery died at 93, and he's pushing.
Sean
95.
Connery died.
Speaking of Sean Connery,
Yes.
Eric July.
Yeah.
Eric
Little
July.
main event lore right there.
Did you
man.
know who died, Ripper? Do you know who died?
Yeah.
Do you know who died, Ripper?
Who died?
Stop
yeah.
saying it.
Christopher Columbus.
That's
That's wondering how many
died,
times,
man.
I was wondering how many times Dan was gonna ask the fuck question.
Do you know who died, Jeremy?
Do you know who died?
George
You never
Washington.
guessed who died.
Yes, R.I.P. Sid Vicious, Sid
Oh,
Justice.
Yeah, that was sad.
That was
I did see
sad.
that, man.
That was sad. That was sad.
Sucks.
Oh,
man.
You know, you're in the darkest
93.
timeline when Sid Vicious got outlived by William Shatner.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
I mean,
So-
all those steroids. I'm surprised he got as far as he did.
Yeah, but yeah, Jay just completely derailed all that. So thanks,
just
Jay.
completely fucked
I
up
actually
the
got
whole
to
conversation.
Such fun.
in Chicago. I got to sit with William Shatner for like 30 minutes and have
Yeah, you stole a fork from him.
pretty decent conversation with.
You starved the old man.
He doesn't sit with any like at these conventions. He doesn't have anybody with him. He just shows up by himself, sits in the corner by himself, doesn't talk
You
to
really
anybody.
talked to him for that long?
I sat
That's
down at
awesome.
a table and he actually joined me for lunch. And
That's awesome, man. Did you
just
talk
started
about my
asking-
channel?
Yeah, I did. That's his...
You know what he did? He sat down. He goes, "I'm gonna be honest. I don't like Star Trek."
Wait, did you really do that though? You got to. I need to start going to
awesome,
conventions again because, like, I would love to just sit and listen to
Well,
him.
I work in the
fucking
back.
ramble.
You don't work there. So anyway,
Sorry, I'm in the back with the celebrities. You're not invited, okay?
It's not any celebrity either.
he
It's
just
Captain
sat down and
Kirk.
started talking about like cooking, like things that he loves to cook, and he can't wait to
Oh my
get
God, I
back
would
home
love
and like stuff
that.
like. That was pretty cool. So
That's
for what it's
awesome,
worth,
man.
I asked him. I was like, I don't know if you remember, Mr. Shatner, Captain. I was like, but in Richmond, you asked me for a fork and I couldn't find it, and you were like, you made a joke, and he goes, "Look at me, look at me, son. I don't even remember last month." And like the William Shatner voice, it was so great, man. I just thought it was
Oh my
happening.
god.
That's awesome.
Oh,
I would cry, man.
You were so blessed, man.
But then, like, you know, like somebody's like, "It's time for your autographs," and he just got on his little cart and went away, and that was the end of it.
Wow.
That's
He just talked about food.
That's pretty great.
Jay's just living the life, man. Living the life.
And we're not invited. Remember that, Savvy. You're not invited.
I didn't.
I'll find my
You're
own
not
way.
invited to come back, Savvy.
Jay's like, yeah, well, I'm famous. You're not. So
She's like, "Oh, I want to go to one of these cons." He goes, "Sorry."
It was
I'm with
really
the
cool. It was
celebs,
really
not
nice.
you."
A lot of people say like he's not so nice, you know, like because he keeps to himself. He doesn't like talking to anybody. But
Yeah, that's pretty
I
bad.
guess I was the only. I was alone at the big round table, and everybody else was like doing their thing. So he just joined me, and because he had nowhere else to sit.
I feel
It
that
was like 8th grade
introverted.
lunch all over again.
I feel that introverted celebrities are highly misunderstood.
Savvy's
Every
doing
time
that
I
old
hear,
people
oh,
are
such
cute
an
thing.
so and so is such an asshole, I'm like, really?
I also met Mark Hamill in Chicago.
How'd that go?
You didn't tell me about this.
After that tweet.
Yeah, that was around the time, right? Yeah.
How'd that go?
How'd
What
that
happened?
go?
Well, so apparently
Probably had like a
when
Geeks
that
and
whole
Gamers.
thing
You
was
probably
when
had a
that-
Geeks and Gamers shirt on. You're like, let me cover
when
that
that
up.
whole thing was
Mark.
going around where he says "Go force yourself."
Yeah.
Apparently, he said it there in Chicago, and I think he said it the day I wasn't there because when I showed up and it was going on Twitter, everybody was texting me, "Did you hear?" And I was like, "I wasn't at his panel," so I asked like some of the other people. And they said, "No, I don't think he said that. I don't think he said." So I said, "Well, according to these people, that he didn't say that here because they didn't have the video. Remember when it was going around? It was just somebody saying that he said that." So I was telling people, I was like, "I don't think he said it because people around here saying he didn't say that."
It was Ryan who found it.
But then the video showed up, and of course he did.
Yep.
But so in Chicago, it was Hayden Christensen, Mark Hamill, and then the guy who played Ezra from Ahsoka, and then Gina Carano, and then Rosario Dawson, right? Like they had us all lined up. And Mark he was charging a lot of money for I think it was $400 for an autograph, $600 for like something special. Like if you wanted him to write "May the Force be with you." And if you had a specialty item like a lightsaber, it was $700. So just a plain picture, autograph, name, nothing else, I think it was $400. He had a long line when it was him and Hayden doing photos together because they advertised it like a father and son, you know, like father and son photo. But Hayden is this. Listen, at these cons, Hayden is the superstar. No one comes. I have never seen anyone come close to Hayden Christensen's line. Not even close. Whoever was
popular
there,
than Mark?
it is not even close. Mark was supposed to have a table right there where Gina is, and he never showed up. So I was asking, I was like, "Where did Mark go?" They said, "No, he requested to be in a private room." So they put him in a private room. So
Such
I have
a
no
princess.
I have no idea how his lines were. I have no idea like how many people showed up. He just didn't want to be
Weak lines.
He didn't
Some
want
of
to
the
be
worst
out.
lines I've ever seen.
Pretty good.
You want to be in like if you ever been to a con, there's a place you walk and it's like all the people signing autographs are like they usually try to keep everyone together, like voice actors, anime, and they put the Star Wars people together, stuff like that. So you know.
Let's go ahead. Let's get Beardo. Go ahead. Do your Trump impression. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What did he want to say?
The fuck
Go
you
ahead. No, I mean, Savvy did it.
I'm not
You
a
might as well
fucking
say, come
dog.
on,
I'm not
now
gonna
go
fucking
ahead. You look sad
bark when you
because
tell me to speak.
He's not a monkey, man.
everybody was laughing when
You
Savvy
sound
did
Beardo,
it.
Trump
You looked
impression,
really
Trump
upset.
impression, Beardo.
He
Here,
said,
have a
"Here we go,
cookie.
guys."
Listening in weak lines, very weak lines. I walked in and looked at the lines. What weak lines?
I will say this: the craziest thing that happened in
Good
Chicago
job. He
was
couldn't resist.
I got a video of me and freaking Jamie Kennedy. I don't know if that's just how he acts or if he was just having a happy day. But there's a great video of me and Jamie Kennedy that I'll be posting later. If you know who that guy is.
Yeah.
But it was Sunday near the end of the day at Gina's line, and some guy got in line, and I'm like, who the freak is that? Like, he looks so familiar to me. Like, I couldn't put my finger on it. And then finally, it was Robert Patrick from, is that his name? From Terminator 2. Is that his name?
Right.
Yeah.
And so I immediately was like, what are you doing in line, man? Get out of line and come. You wanted me to talk to her? Like, get out of line. Like, come over. He's like, oh, I was just respecting the rules. And I just wanted to meet Gina. And, like, you know, I wanted to give her a hug and tell her to keep going, keep fighting. He was freaking awesome. They sat and talked forever. They took some pictures and all that stuff. But
that's cool.
The fact that he wanted to get in her line just to meet her with the common folk, you know, it's like it was pretty crazy. So
that's awesome.
You know,
he's a really nice dude. So
hell yeah.
He doesn't care, man. He's older now. Like, he doesn't care. So, and Gina's always Gina's like, you want to take it? Like, you sure you want to take a picture? I don't want to get anybody fired or in trouble for anything. He's like, I don't care about that. So it's pretty cool.
It's awesome.
Pretty cool. So anyway, those are some funny con stories. I have a lot more. I can't tell online.
I saw the pictures that you posted, that you sent me of those rocking the Ripper.
Holy crap!
Really
I was
cool,
telling
bro.
Jeremy, I texted him, and I sent to Ripper too. When I was in Toronto, there was Geeks and Gamers people everywhere. There were people rocking Rippaverse shirts everywhere. Not even in Gina's line. I was walking around. I had to stop them and started taking. They didn't no idea who I was. I'm like taking pictures. They're like, "What are you taking my picture for?" And then one guy was dripped. He had an Isom hat, Isom shirt. He was in Gina's line. He came up and he was just like, "Oh my God, Jay, you're gonna be with Rippa Sen, and I can't wait. I'm so excited, man. I love his stuff." So I called Rippa from Toronto.
Yeah.
And I was cool. Like, "Hey, man, this guy is just like, he just wants to say hi." So
that was
I was
awesome.
like, "Can you say hi?" And like, so Rippa's like, "Yo, what's up?" And the guy's like, "Oh my God."
That was cool. That was awesome, man. That was awesome.
Jay has the habit of doing that.
Like calling you guys when somebody.
Yeah.
I think I've done
talk
this to
this
everyone
person.
here, but Beardo, I think. I don't think I've done it.
Damn.
No, I'm just saying I haven't had the opportunity
Catching
yet.
strays
That's
out
all I'm
here,
saying.
bro.
What happened?
Wow.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I called.
Hijacked. He
called
hijacked
Matt-
the Star Trek
I called-
conversation. Now he's talking shit to
I was like,
Beardo.
Jeremy, say hi to this guy. He's like, "Hi, how are you? Thanks for supporting Geeks and Gamers."
Thank you for supporting Geeks and Gamers.
We what was it, last year at MegaCon? We were like leaving the event, and I saw Hayden Christensen outside smoking a cigarette, and I just like I was like, "Holy shit, that's Darth Vader!" He turned around and looked at me, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" And I just like ran away. I was scared. I was like, "Oh fuck, that guy might force."
I told you, I was like, we have to do like some kind of get together up in Toronto. It'd be pretty. Y'all have to get your passports, make it happen.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. All right, Beardo.
Jeremy
let's
will
get a couple.
drive to Toronto.
I will
it's
damn
such a
sure
good drive, though.
I will drive.
Yeah, no, it's a great drive. I drive from Maryland up to Toronto.
Anyways, Linko Kenobi with a $50. What's up, Jay? That Park Place has an article about your channel, and I made a video about it. And also, with respect, to tell YouTube to bring your channel back. You can review it if you want. Hey, Rippa, looking forward to Horseman 199.
Let's go. Thank you, Link.
Oh, yeah,
I-
shout out.
I
We
appreciate-
put out a teaser for that. I'm cooking up some shit, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Next month, Horseman drops though. It's gonna be fun.
Hell yeah. By the way, Ripa, give everybody an update on SpaceCon.
All right, yeah,
So,
we're gonna
'cause
be
I,
at.
I didn't know what to say because I
All
just
right.
said we're gonna be there. So I was like, I don't know what all
Anyway,
Ripa wants
thank you,
to announce,
thank
so-
you for making that video about the channel. And yeah, I talked to that Park Place. I appreciate the y'all doing that. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we're gonna be at SpaceCon all the days, and there will be a Rippaverse booth. Obviously, you know, a lot of folks in our circle are gonna be able to stop by the booth. If you've been, I don't know if some of you guys have maybe gone out to Dallas or some of the other events that we've done before. But we'll have our booth there. You'll be able to meet everybody. We'll get those times out to you guys as we get closer to the event. As far as who's going to be signing and where, I know obviously you guys are going to be there. We got Star Wars Theory is going to be there as well. So yeah, it's going to be a fun time. That's our hometown as far as my band is concerned. So it's going to be really, really cool for us. We might do some other cool things offsite as well. So yeah, if you're near the San Antonio area, come holler at us.
Hell yeah. So I'm gonna, G&G will be there, and many people on the team. Obviously the usual suspects. Beardo will be there, unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
Nah, he's gonna be live streaming. You know it. We can't have a meetup without Beardo live streaming it. He's the live stream man.
That's what I do.
Krista, be there. Sir Steph, are you? Well, you're from Texas, right? Who
Yeah, I'll
cares,
be
right?
Ain't you from San Antonio, Steph?
She's gonna be there. Are you
Yeah,
wearing
so that's
Crocs?
your hometown.
Are you
You
wearing
gotta be there.
Crocs? You be wearing Crocs?
I might be rocking my Crocs. We'll never know. I might be rocking some Batmobile Crocs pretty soon. I'm very excited about those.
Whoa.
Dan, are you gonna be there? Fucking loser left. When's Savvy showing up to a meetup?
Do
What the
something
fuck?
I
She's
can drive.
allergic to the sun.
I can still drive.
Where are
I don't
you?
know. I'm in
Right
Maryland.
here.
Hey,
What?
Krista, are you gonna have Prince there?
Yes, and I'm working on a new one that I'll be bringing.
Uh-oh.
Hell yeah.
And we are going to be, and this is happening very soon, by the way. We've got multiple campaigns dropping for 221B for merchandise. And we are going to have this new thing we're rolling out. And you're going to love it. And it's going to be tied into SpaceCon, but it's going to go well beyond SpaceCon. And I can't wait for everybody to see what we have. And yeah, this is going to be freaking cool. Multiple campaigns. FlexFit hats are in the works. Other things are in the works.
It's gonna be
So,
massive. It's gonna be
yeah.
huge. Big league. Big league.
But I'm
Gonna be huge.
We
but
do
yeah,
have
I'm
something that's
looking forward to-
available right now. Can I share it?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. If you want to support Jay, you can grab yourself an I Agree with Jay t-shirt. It is now available
No
over
freaking
on
way.
Teespring. The I Agree with Jay t-shirt. Let's see if we can get 50
I'm
sold
not getting any money
tonight.
for that.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
the
you are. You didn't know about this. You are. Now that your channel's been demonetized, I'm giving you 100% of the sales. 100% of the sales go to Jay.
I
There we
want
go.
one of those shirts.
If he gets remonetized tomorrow, I will cancel that deal. But for right now, he gets 100% of the deal. Okay.
Make sure you get it. We have t-shirts. There's hoodies as well as mugs available. So go grab your I Agree with Jay t-shirt tonight. We have over 3,000 people watching. I'm sure we can sell like 50.
That's pretty funny.
Whose idea was that?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
We got a few cooks in the kitchen, so we're doing pretty. What the hell are you doing, Dan?
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm opening a package.
Come off your dick, bro.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Thanks,
He's
Dan.
circumcising himself.
Yeah, I know.
He's like, oh, jeez, I almost got it down here.
We also
Try not to show my address in the box.
Dan, you could just do that right there.
Yeah.
You can just do that, and
Yeah.
you're all like.
But
I think it's funny that
feel
Dan
like I'm
pretending
part
like
of the
they have
show
addresses
still.
where he lives.
But we also
forest.
we also do have a few shirts available in the Teespring store. That's the Mage 199, which is a new meme that was created. And if you don't know the Mage,
when am
one,
I
so-
getting shirt money?
Fuck you.
Yeah.
So, so the mage is somebody said that I was in a MAGA cult, but they said mage cult. and I didn't even see it.
That was so
when
funny.
I highlighted the comment. I didn't even see where they said mage. I was responding to just him saying it was in a cult. I went on this rant, and then the whole chat starts to be like, "You're a wizard, Jeremy." You know, like mage 199, all of that, and it's just like,
"You're a wizard, Jeremy."
So yeah, so we have those shirts available on Teespring. I'm sure mods will be able to drop links right there. So, but those are going to be gone here probably by Sunday. I think we're getting those out of there by Sunday over on Teespring. But again, shout out to 221B. You guys been yelling at me about, you know, like right here, like Mage I.199. Like people have got it in their names now. I love it.
I.dot.
Yeah.
Just want to say, remember that meme, okay? I.dot. Everybody in the chat, you're an I.dot. We're I.dots. We're all I.dots. All right, so let's go.
I'm really stupid. What's the context to
on
that?
I.dot?
Well,
I'm really stupid.
Well,
I'm really,
you fit
you're
in
right
good
about
here.
that.
You fit in
Shut
good
up,
here.
silly
So-
woman.
Shut up, you I.dot.
So this was when me and Ryan were at the RNC. I believe Jay and Beardo were hosting daily that day, and somebody came in the chat and he tried to call everyone idiots. But he said I.dots, and Beardo highlighted it, and then there it is. It just took it, and so now we are all I.dots.
I thought it stood for something.
Yeah,
And I was just really dumb.
No,
But okay.
no, we're just retarded. So,
It stands for retarded. Yeah.
Fair.
Oh,
Wolfenstein.
Yes,
Oh,
the
return.
very last Wolfenstein game to be released on a big box PC.
Wow.
I
Nice.
missed the
That's
box
cool.
I had
there.
that
I
game.
love those
Bro.
boxes that they open.
Yeah.
It's like there's not enough space for marketing in the back or the front. We need more.
I
Yeah.
missed that shit, man.
Yeah, man, that's cool right there.
Give me a
That's
Command
cool.
and Conquer box.
That-
Hell
whoops.
yeah.
Whoops. I
absolutely.
kicked
Whoops.
Dan.
What the fuck
I
are you
accidentally
doing?
kicked Dan for a minute. That was nice. Get him the fuck out. That was really nice. So, all right.
I have something to show too, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
Don't
So,
show your penis.
I showed mine, and
Don't
I will
do
show
it.
yours.
So I was telling a story on one of my streams the other day. So back in 2013, when Arkham Origins came out, I got like the, collector's edition. I love the Arkham games. I beat Arkham Origins and I lent it to a friend, and I never got the game back. So I told the story on stream. Night Saber, who's in the chat. I don't know if Night Saber's in the chat. He sent me Arkham Origins for PS3 in the PO box with the steel case. He sent me the steel case and the game. And it's so funny. Like, I just mentioned it in passing. I was like, oh, yeah, Arkham Origins, man. Such an underrated Arkham game. Like, it's really good. It kind of gets forgotten about. But I don't have it anymore because my friend stole it from me. And I checked the PO box around my birthday, and he sent me the steel box, the steel case with the game. So that was really
That's
fucking
amazing,
cool.
man.
So shout out to Night Saber.
We've all had friends that borrowed a game and never gave it back.
Yep, never gave it back.
I don't. I don't. Yeah, I don't let people borrow games anymore. For sure. Now the physical games are getting so rare. But yeah, I had a Donkey Kong 3 for the Super Nintendo that a friend borrowed from me and never gave back.
You know what Dan does though? You know what he does to his friends?
I know what you're gonna say.
Hey, spend all this money, Jay. Buy a game that we
$2
can play together. Buy the game, download it.
Listen, you know whose fault this is?
Ben's.
Jeremy's.
Oh.
What?
And I
Because
never
he
played that
was going
game
to
again.
play with us. He was going to play with us, and then it's like, no, now I'm such a big deal. Now I care more about my
So
country
it's
than playing
Jeremy's
video
fault
games.
I bought a game.
You say he cares more about his country than playing video games?
Yeah, can you believe this guy? And now he
What an
streams in
indictment.
this DJ Cobra channel, little channel all the
this
time.
patriotic motherfucker.
Yeah,
worried
and
about
doesn't
his
want
country.
to play to Ninja Turtles with us.
That was good. That was good. But I will say this, and this is nothing like retro, but I have to talk about this new Cobra Commander run.
Let's go.
Fucking phenomenal. And look at that cover, bro.
Looks like Darth Vader.
Oh my gosh, this
It
new
does
Cobra
look like
Commander,
Darth Vader.
this new Cobra Commander run is absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, man, that is
and
fantastic.
I also picked up the Transformers. So that's like, I think that's the first
Nice.
several issues because I need to get caught up on the Transformers. But this new Cobra Commander run is fantastic. You got Nemesis Enforcer involved. You got Cobra La involved.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Beautiful cover.
I love this new GI Joe run that's going on right now,
Let's
man. It
go.
is
Somebody
really
said in the
fucking
chat
good.
that Dan is slowly trying to get TNME to be bragging rights, and it seems like I am succeeding.
Hey, don't make me pull out my Pokemon cards, okay?
Let's go.
I can appreciate it. We're doing bragging rights. Yes, Sideways
Yeah.
Dan said it.
A little
So-
bit every day. Yeah, every week.
I heard that. But yeah, so that's the context for iDot, and Krista did add the iDot emojis to the chat, so you guys can throw those in the chat, and you'll be seeing some more stuff very, very soon from Geeks and Gamers 221B. So looking forward to it. Okay, so we are gonna try to run through super chats. So don't interrupt Beardo ever. Unless it's every chance you get.
Don't do that.
No matter what, don't do it.
We got
I'm gonna put my comics back up. I'll be right back.
We got a few 50s. A guy with dice with a $50. This is a part 1 of part 2, but I don't see the part 2, Krista. Do you see it?
I'll
The
try.
guy with dice. Oh, it's the one right below it. Okay. That would make sense.
Yikes.
A guy with dice for a $50. Part 1 says, second Tuesday night's main event I've been able to catch live. Hail to Jeremy, the raging homosexual who rides seatless bikes and streams over himself. Hail to Beardo, whose legs remind me of paper straws. Hail to Ripa, whose shoulder hair could trap a tarantula. Hail to Savvy, who has the feet of a Magatherium. Hail to Dan Vasky, the gayest man in Brazil. Hail to Mike, the loudest Oompa Loompa of the bunch. Hail to Jay. You're amazing, man. Keep it up, Jay.
What the
You're the
fuck?
best
What?
of us. Where's
What?
Ben? Did he finally jump? Damn. He's not even here to defend himself.
That was
Thank you, a guy with dice with back-to-back 50s, a $100 donation. Thank you. Hayden with a $50. Yesterday, I squared away my order with a game store somebody hooked me up with for a limited edition Halo Green original Xbox. It was the first console I ever bought myself. It was stolen, and now I'm getting another. Shout out to Night Saber. Hail! Oh, Night Saber?
Yeah, Night
Hey!
Saber. Yeah.
Hail,
Let's
Night
go.
Saber, man.
And I saw him respond. He was thanking Hayden Wayne for the shout out. So that's awesome.
That's
Hell
an
yeah.
amazing feeling to get something that from your childhood that for some reason you lost and then you get it back.
Yeah,
amazing.
absolutely.
Yep. Thank you,
That's it.
Hayden, for the $50.
Hell yeah! Shout out to Night Saber. That's
Shout
good
out.
stuff. Good stuff indeed, man.
Let's see. Bennett Talby with a $20. Here's my order, Savvy. Cheese, salami, mayo, spicy mustard, tomato pickle, Italian bread, not toasted. Hop to it, Savvy. I ain't got all day.
Too much sauce, you loser.
Yeah, if you like that shit dry like your fucking feet. Maddening with a $20. From one teacher to another, Jay, you'll get through this. Until YouTube sees the light, keep plugging your books, brother. Much respect.
Yeah, Green.
On the way, baby.
Yeah, there you go.
Make it happen.
I'm here. I'm just eating.
Yeah,
It's,
make it happen. We need to get this thing rolling, baby.
We got it all
We're ready.
pretty much set up.
We
so-
ready. We ready. So we're just waiting for the green light from the boss man,
Yeah.
Eric, and
Yep.
it's gonna be
The green light.
yeah.
I legitimately am like,
The green light. We are laughing.
I wanted to say I was excited for Jay's book, but never mind, I guess.
I just like and Flash is dropping his book too. Like there's gonna be a lot of stuff dropping around the same time, and like it's gonna be amazing for independent creators. And I'm just my goal is to sell 5,000 books. Like that would be amazing. That would
We
that
gonna
would
do
be
it, baby.
the last campaign. So I know it's not like a comic series for everyone. It's more for an all age audience, but I think everyone's gonna freaking love it, man.
Like legitimately,
I think everyone's gonna love it.
Yeah.
I didn't take
Chat's
part in
very confused. Very
No,
confused.
I just real quick, like for real, my kids absolutely love the book. I loved it. I was like, I cannot wait for part 2. I've asked Jay for spoilers. He won't spoil anything. Like I'm really legitimately excited for this book. And like, if you have nieces, nephews, if you have your own kids, like you could just hand them the book. You don't have to worry about looking through it first. You don't have to worry about anything being in it that's like untoward, and you know you're getting a good story. Like it was a blast. Like I'm so excited. So
And like I said, you can get blue.
Yeah.
We do have I have it right here actually. So we're gonna have that as part of the campaign. So if you missed out on blue,
right?
Yeah, it's the reprint. So it's our version of it. It looks
let me full screen
a lot better.
There we go.
In terms of like the interior work, that quality that you come to expect from Rippaverse. You put it in there. This thing is awesome, and you'll be able to get this alongside green if you missed out on it. So
Hell
we'll have plenty of these.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Let's do it. Sophie, is clipping not available for this channel? Is that a thing? We need to look into that. I did not know that this was not, because I want everybody to have the ability to do all of that. So if we seriously can't clip on this channel, I will fix that immediately. I was not aware we couldn't. I thought you could though. I don't know. Somebody confirm that for me.
I don't fucking know.
Sophie says I can't clip.
Yes, we ship to Brazil. As someone in the chat, we ship worldwide. I'll ship the bitch to.
Yeah, I got a bunch of books.
Okay. How did they send you guys mail? Did they just like throw it in through your window?
Didn't you say I don't have windows?
Yeah, that's not
Dude, hey.
Be consistent.
That window got installed after I said you didn't have windows. I know you went out and found a window at a thrift shop and put it in there.
Or it's like, it's not a window, it's just a hole in my wall.
Dirt floors. He just put in some like wood panelings and pallets on the ground. He's like, I have floors.
Dude,
a lot of people are saying you can't clip. So a lot of people go ahead, Beardo.
No, I was just gonna say, dude.
He didn't pick up.
No, Trump voice. Anytime Jeremy says it.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing
your
it.
opinion. Do the impression.
It's finally worked. My reverse psychology is finally.
I'm not doing it. What I was gonna say is during that Rippa, the Rippaverse $5 sale, dude, I probably got $300 worth of merchandise for like a fraction, bro.
Let's go.
That's a lot of money.
Dude, I got so much shit for a little amount of money.
Hell yeah.
It was awesome.
He only did the $5 sale because he's going out of business. So.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Yeah. You only put, do discounts because your business is going on.
Yeah,
Dude,
apparently
like,
that's how I'm able to publish other people's stuff because apparently we're fucking broke.
Rippa, I was ranting about like last night on Cobra Cast about like all this Trump stuff, like Republicans getting mad at Trump over like one voter issue bullshit, and like fucking somebody's like, what about your boy Eric? I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with Eric? He's made it clear where he stands politically.
Yeah.
Why do I care about that? I'm talking about people that are like, I love Trump. Oh, he has one policy I don't like. I can't support him. I'm jumping to the Democrats.
Right.
Like, why do y'all... this is why I call Rippa the Trump of the copies, because they just are obsessed.
They'll find a way to inject me into some
answer
shit.
for Eric. Fuck, what are you talking about? It's insane.
What
fuck
about
him.
the libertarian?
Fuck Eric. Fuck Eric. Fuck him. God. So weird, man.
Wild shit, bro.
That's awesome.
But all right, super
Rippa,
chats.
Hold on, real quick. I gotta get this
ahead,
question.
Mike.
When is Item 3 coming out?
So I want to get it out by the end of the year, but it's hard to say. I have an update on that soon because the colorist is going to be starting. But there was something else that I have them working on, that same colorist, which I'll announce soon enough. Because remember, Gabe's not on the project anymore. He's got his other stuff done, left on good terms. Everything's gravy. But we do have another colorist. I have them doing some other project. Then they're going to hop on ISOM 3. So it just depends on how quick that they finish. But understand, ISOM 3 is fucking massive. It's like over 130 pages. So
do I have to wait till next year to get my answer?
No. I'll give you an answer soon on if I can get it out this year for sure.
Oh, I'm talking about the thing I texted you that you wouldn't answer me about.
Oh, that thing. Does it get? I'm trying to think. Does it get? It's that thing you text me. Sort of gets answered in 3. Sort of.
I'll sign whatever you need me to sign. I lost power in my house and I reread the entire series and I was like, I got a couple questions. He won't answer them. I told my wife, I'm like, I'm going to send him one question, like the least spoiler question yet. and I was like, he won't answer. Watch. And I sent it, and I got NDA back, and I was like, man.
So Ripa, we got next up in the pipeline, we got Bloodruth and Horseman.
Horseman's first. That'll be next month, so September. And then Bloodruth will be right after that. We're gonna see if we can get one more out by the end of the year. Again, it might not be Isom 3, but we got a bunch of other stuff that we have cooking as well. But those two for sure. Horseman will be next, and right after Horseman is gonna be Bloodruth, which I know a lot of people are excited about too.
And Green.
Well, if we're talking Ripper saying we got Green's gonna drop this. Green will drop before Flash's book. So we'll do Green first. We want to get at a proper due diligence. Because that's really we got a lot riding on that, not only just because obviously it's a project that we want to make sure does very well, but also the new Ripper Sin site is going to be kind of launched alongside it. So it's going to be fucking massive. So that'll drop. And then after that, at some point, we'll have Flash's campaign that'll be dropping as well, Flash and Dillard. So it's going to be big.
Man.
Hell yeah.
Before we get to Super Chats, I just want to show this. The media has this tendency to make people seem like so much fucking cooler than they are. Ben has a darkness to him no other person can fix. Jennifer Lopez source slams.
Sounds like Batman to me.
Sounds like Batman. Like
Oh my God! What if this was a marketing ploy for him to get back into being Batman?
You literally are calling him Batman right there.
Yeah.
I was like, that sounds cool. Actually, what are you talking about?
That man has walked around looking miserable for like the last 5 years. Bro.
I know.
Sad.
No, have you seen him recently though? Like it was one picture they got. He had some like Uber Eats or some shit, and he grabbed.
Oh my gosh!
He's cheesing his fucking ass off, bro.
Really?
Ain't nobody seen that man smile like that in anything.
He got free again.
I mean, he was ear to ear, bro. He is ear to ear.
The quote though is that he's very moody and dark at times.
Yeah, he's literally Batman at that point. Like,
man had a
just
meltdown at Tom Brady's roast. Bro. It was like, wow. He was struggling, bro. Everybody's looking at him like, damn, he's just having a hard time. Just let him know.
Dude, that Tom Brady roast was wild.
Oh, dude, it was that shit was nuts.
That was wild.
He had like the worst set of the night, and everybody was like, damn, this is kind of embarrassing. Like,
yeah.
I haven't heard jokes like that in a long time in a roast, bro.
Do you have anything? Do you have a clip, Steph, or whatever we're talking about? Okay, just share it.
Yeah, look at that man. Look at that man. Motherfucking cheesing hard, man.
That was McDonald's.
That motherfucker said, I'm free, man.
Yeah.
He's Jack in the Box. Yeah, he about to kick. He might be playing PS5. He's Jack in the Box, man. That man's happy, man.
He got a bulk season for Batman, man. That's
crazy. Man. Beardo, did you see what I shared, Beardo? So
I saw the thing about J-Lo. Yeah, he's a dark person. Well, it's
he's Batman.
He's Batman.
He's Batman. So, all right, let's get to some super chats. Thank you guys for being patient. Great crowd tonight. Main events really we've found enough fucked up people now. I think we're good. Like we're just there. We've got a fucked up group
Savvy
here.
was the tipping point.
Yeah. She really is.
Notice how everything flows a little bit better without Ben here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just. But that's not really that's not connected to main event. That's just in general. Like.
Yeah, right. It's because when you're not constantly pulling against the gravitational field of a black hole, you can sail pretty smoothly.
Right.
But then when he walks in a room and he sucks all the air out, and you're just fighting against that, you're like, oh man, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
When you get invited to a party, it's like, hey, do you mind if my friend comes? And you're like, oh.
His friend shows up and he's having a hard time, and you can tell. Everybody's like, oh, no. Bro.
Oh, man. He sucks at beer pong.
Yeah, you're like, hey, what's up, buddy? He's like, I don't know, man. Life's just life. You're like, fuck, this is a party, bro.
Fuck, man. You're just supposed to say everything's good and let's just chill. Starts telling you about his day. Fuck.
Hey, listen, I do know this, and there's only so much I can say. But Krista has something she's cooking up that everybody is going to go crazy over, memeing on main event. I don't know if you can say anything about this, Krista. When is this going to when can they expect it?
I gotta buy the accessories.
Okay, so this is gonna be really good.
That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
What?
Probably.
I might need all of your backgrounds as pictures.
Krista.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So she's got some
time has
ideas. Yeah, it's gonna be
I don't
really
think
good.
anything she could do to us is worse than anything Danky does to us. So
That is true. That is true. That is
that's
true.
brutal, bro. That shit's
And
wild.
you
man.
were about to die of laughing just now, Mike.
Bro,
So-
I don't know why. That's Ben being the guy at the party nobody wants to talk to. The funniest
That tells
shit.
you about his day.
Yeah, you have to like push somebody over there to talk to him, and they're taking like start rotating out friends and taking turns. Yeah.
Hey man, can I get you a beer? No, I'm good. I'm just drinking water. Fuck.
No, man, I got my LaCroix. It's
Why are
fine.
you here?
Yeah, he's like, I don't know, man. I haven't drank since my ex-girlfriend broke up with me. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, so today at work, my boss told me that
Work's really stressful right now. I don't know. I'm just having a kind of.
I don't know, man. I'm really missing my kids. Fuck.
I just met this guy, bro. What's he talking about, man?
dude, we've all been there. We've all met someone.
Hey man, how you doing? I don't know. My collar's really stretched out. Jeez.
All right.
You're like, oh no.
Let's
Buy a
keep-
new fucking
hey,
shirt.
In the words of the great Drunk 3PO, let's keep it
Sure.
moving.
Soul 123 with a
I don't like Star
$20.
Trek.
That needs to be on a shirt.
I don't like Star Trek.
I don't like Star Trek.
No,
Shut the
I like
fuck
the
up,
movies.
Mike
I
and
think
Dan. You're having fun near me? How dare you?
Yeah. Shut up, Dan. I don't like Star Trek. I don't like it.
Yeah, like a good conversation. Like earlier, I intentionally did not interrupt Jay. I knew Craig had to leave, but Jay was cooking. And then when another conversation that Jay had, he just barrels through. He's like, I don't like Star Trek.
I don't like
Star
Star Trek.
Trek.
Shut the fuck up, you
He sat up in
weirdos.
his chair. He was
You
like,
freaking nerds. Star Trek. Stop talking about things that make you happy. Stop
Star
it.
Wars is better.
We get a super chat asking Dan about songs he's going to cover, and Dan's like getting really into it, talking about it. And Jay's like, yeah, let's keep it moving.
The best thing was
My
of
channel got
all-
demonetized, okay?
I'm not a fan of metal.
You guys
okay?
sub, like, get me to 100K. I can't make videos or anything like that. Well, I probably can, but
The best thing about that was because of all of the fucked up things that have been said on this show and what we say to each other.
Yeah.
When he did that, everybody shut up. They're like,
Yeah.
whoa.
We were like, whoa.
Whoa.
oh,
Like, it was
that's
like-
what F you to each other all
"Oh
the
my
time. I
God."
say one little thing and everybody gets upset.
But that's the reason. That's the reason you're always nice. So when you pull up something like that, everybody goes like,
Or like,
what happened?
Savvy's like, oh man, I want to go to one of these cons. They sound fun. Joe's like, you're not invited to the back, okay? We're hanging out with celebrities. I'm meeting nice people. You're not
say
invited.
all that.
Just
But
stay
this
out
is the
there
thing
with
about
the rest
Jay.
of the people, okay?
I was
This
just
is
trying
the-
to explain that normal people don't do that. So
Yeah,
But this
I'm
is the
not
thing.
normal, Jay. God.
Like Savvy will show
We
up
all know
at a
that.
con and wave at Jay. He's like, back of the line, please.
Here it is. Here it is. Listen. Listen to his
like
reaction.
you won't know her. That's what he's gonna do. He's like, I don't know who that fucking woman is, man.
Listen, like everybody was so caught off guard.
Dan, is there a song out there you'd like to cover but you haven't yet? What song would you never sing unless you were forced to sing it?
Oh, there are so many songs I would like to cover, but I just don't have the time or the energy to do.
I'll be right back, Jay. You're in charge.
But
He
a
sits
song
up
I
with-
would never cover. A song I'm requested a lot, but I would never cover because it's such a simpy song. Is that one? She's gone.
let's keep
She's
it
gone.
moving.
Holy shit.
Wow. That was a little rude.
Oh, what?
Wow.
Brutal. I thought that was the name of the song.
No, it's called She's Gone.
Shut the hell up,
The
Dan.
man
She's gone.
That was the name of the song. Motherfucker.
I just
thought
felt
that was the name of the
compelled.
song. He absolutely did not think that was just the name of the song.
No, I just felt compelled to just shut up. You notice I just shut up. I just stopped talking because I
Mike's
felt
like, damn, and I'm like, wow, that was rude.
I was like,
Let's keep it moving.
I better shut up or this guy will kick me out of the stream.
It
Oh,
was
shit.
it was so
Sorry,
out of
man.
pocket,
It was
man.
supposed to be funny.
It was so
Bro,
out
it
of
was
pocket.
wild. It was the way he built up to it too. He was like waiting for the perfect time. He's like, "Let's keep it moving."
I thought that was the name of the song. No.
Okay, we seriously got to get on it. Let's go, Beardo.
Sure. Soul 123 for a $20. The game is fucking cancer. The malignancy upon civilization, the government funding is proof. I just spit fucking everywhere. Is proof positive Europe is near. Yeah, I don't know. We got a lot of saliva built up.
What the fuck?
The proof positive Europe is near loss to the neo-Marxist cancer that openly censors and imprisons all who speak ill of multiculturalism.
So Beardo
yeah.
spits.
It was an accident.
Classless whore. Fuck too.
I'm classy. Jens with a $20. We Danes would never, should never, have given those spineless Norwegians independence. We apologize.
Well,
we Danes make real. It's I think make, but it's misspelled. So it's we Danes make real games like Hitman and Kane and Lynch. Thank you for the $20.
Is this real? What I'm about to share, is this real?
Oh.
The classics are back. New retro GameStops are now spawning near you. What?
Ooh,
That makes
no
sense.
way.
That makes sense. It's the only
GameStop
market.
Retro?
It's the only market for
if
physical
that's true,
games.
that's so smart of them. Like that's
Yes,
100%
because it's
that's
the
smart.
only
Smart enough.
demand. It's the only demand for physical games that you have nowadays.
That is
is
so
from
smart.
This
retro
is a
collectors.
huge move. Like
That
this
is
is
so fucking
legit.
smart
Like
of them.
this is GameStop's
Well-
official account.
Yeah, so it's legit.
It's legit.
That's so smart of them.
And there's
Okay.
a ton of
That's a
people who
power
don't
move
care
right
about
there.
retro that are happy to sell them their old games for
Here's
very
my only
cheap.
question.
Oh, man.
Why are they It says new retro GameStops are now spawning near you. Why are they opening up another storefront just for this? Why not put this in
I think it's
every
because of how big that
GameStop?
market is.
Oh, they've
man.
got one
Like,
right near me.
You need a legit. If you're gonna do it right, they need a legit store for it. They can't just like
They
just have
opened
it
one
next
right
to the
near me.
GameStop.
Somebody go and see if you can click on that link because I click on the link and this
I
is what I
just-
get.
No, I'm there. I'm looking at it. I got
Yeah.
it open, and it's there. They
blocked
have
me.
a stop near me.
I don't understand why
Not
they
you,
don't
Jeremy,
just put
not
it
you.
in their regular store.
I
But
don't
that's
know.
what I'm saying. Well, the reason is because again, like they would need that space. Like that, if they're
I
gonna do
guess,
it right, it's
yeah.
gonna be a legitimate retro game
So-
store. It has to isolate unless it's a big ass GameStop and they got all that real estate. You seen GameStops now? Them bitches is like
Sure.
a closet now. So
Right.
They ain't got no space for that.
Yeah.
So I
Nobody buys modern physical games. The only
Physical copies are retro. That's
the only
weird.
reason that you have to buy physical games if you're a collector.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like what they did, because so the GameStop that they're advertising as the retro gaming stop is actually just a normal GameStop in one of our nearby shopping centers. So they probably only are setting up like a terminal for certain stops to try it to see how popular it is.
so
So it's not a whole new store. It's just what stores are going to service it.
Okay. You know what else they need to do? They need to bring back renting.
What?
You rent a game like a Blockbuster. You rent a game for a weekend, you come back, you get another one.
I
Right.
mean, Game Pass,
You wanna
Game
bring
Pass
Redbox
kind of broke
back
that.
too? What the fuck are you talking about?
Redbox still around?
It won't work in this day and age. It worked
Game
back
Pass-
then.
Fuck
Game-
you, it'll absolutely work.
No,
It
Beardo,
would
we already have Game
absolutely
Pass.
work.
No, it won't.
We already have
It would work.
PlayStation Plus.
100% it would work.
PlayStation Plus and Game Pass
fuck
are that.
off.
It
would not-
it would
it's
work.
digital renting.
People.
It
You
would
can't
not
trust
work.
people.
You can't
It's
do
digital
that.
renting. Game
The
Pass is
only
digital
place where you
renting.
can actually do that right now is on Nintendo Switch. If you want to do the fucking virtual console, you can do that, but you're still buying the games. You still have to buy every game. What if you like bring back fucking renting? Is what I'm saying.
Oh, you mean
want the
renting
block
retro games?
That's what I'm saying.
Can't, because you can't
Fuck.
trust people.
Yeah, man, motherfuckers
You
gonna
could.
be getting away with the loot on that.
No.
Man.
No, it's a
What are
terrible
you gonna do? Like
idea.
Yeah,
what?
because-
Are you talking
They-
about stealing it? They
Yeah,
rent it and
yeah,
just keep
Yeah,
it?
it's valuable.
If people did it to
Yeah.
Blockbuster, man, like shit, I'll tell you right now, I ain't gonna lie. Man, I'm criminalizing myself right now. My bad, Blockbuster.
Allegedly. This is like I would totally
Allegedly-
steal. I'm
allegedly-
just stealing. I'm a millionaire.
Well, let's
I
just say
would
this. Allegedly, when
There's
I
gonna
I'm
be
appear back
sorry
on
that I'm
screen,
being
I'ma show
wholesome
something.
about
It's
it.
gonna be
Hold
a
up real quick.
5-hour fucking stream on Rippa admitting to being a criminal right now.
Hold on, real quick.
Let
The other
Rippa
part is
talk. Let Rippa
he's
talk.
got
Let
He's got the double VCR, so he can tape it.
Go
Oh,
ahead,
everyone
Rippa.
did that.
All right, go ahead,
So-
Rippa.
Oh,
I think
Where'd he go?
He went to go grab something.
Oh.
That's pretty bad, bro.
Did you really just highlight Sony saying Queerdo? It's
Oh,
right.
I understand where
Is
Beardo's
that the
coming
only
I
from,
did.
person that
though.
agreed with you?
No, that's not the only person.
No, but Beardo's being so sweet and pure about it because he thinks humans are trustworthy today. Sweetie pie.
But also nowadays it's so
Mostly
easy.
peaceful protests.
I can
Nowadays
admit-
it's so easy to just download an emulator and some
Yeah, that's true.
ROM,
Yeah.
some ROMs.
I can admit I've only ever stolen one game from Blockbuster.
Aw.
One
I never
game.
stole games from.
I am not
rental
affiliated with
stores.
Fear the Beardo.
I stole
I
one
straight
game.
up- I don't get. I straight up
Pay
like
for it
from
later.
what was it, Movie Gallery or some shit like that, right before they went under. I wanted to buy their copy of Knights of the Republic 2, and they wouldn't sell it. And I was like, "You guys are going out of business in like a week." And they're like, "Yeah, we're not selling our games." I said, "All right, cool." And I rented it, and I just never fucking returned it. And they went out of
Renting is not going to work, Beardo.
No.
It's not going to work. What do you want to bring back? You want to bring back like free nights and weekends on your cell phone plan too? See how that fucking works out? Hey, man, hit me up after 9, man. My free minutes kick in. Like,
So I don't know what that is.
Free nights and minutes.
I don't know what that is.
I remember going
remember
online
Free
after
AOL
midnight to
dial-up.
take advantage of that. Yeah.
You get
The
60
early
minutes of
internet.
free dial-up now. Like,
Yeah.
if you
God
remember,
damn.
you remember. You hit somebody up. You're like, "Yo, what up?" You're like, "Yo, it's 8:55. Call me back in 6 minutes. My free nights kick
My free
in."
nights and minutes.
I don't know, I'm
kick
just
in.
saying, like, I don't know. I don't know.
If renting,
All right,
if
I thought it'd be a
renting
good
works-
idea.
If
No,
renting
it's
works-
terrible
Oh,
idea.
it's cute.
I got like
It's
I think
cute.
I got this from Blockbuster.
Yeah.
It says not for resale on it,
Oh,
right? And it's the
Not
original.
for
It's the
resale.
original fucking Sonic, right?
yes,
Not
yes.
for- so if you open up, this is what a lot of them are gonna look like. This, right? There's gonna be a bunch of people that got away with the loot. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
It's not for resale,
They-
but nobody said anything about just taking it.
Yeah, there was no sale.
Not for yeah, they have to put on there, "Please don't steal this." And you're like, "Nope, I'm not listening
Not
to
for
that."
stealing.
Beardo wants to bring back pagers.
I never had a pager.
What if we just write each other letters? I don't know. Like,
I love doing that though.
stagecoaches are pretty great. Yeah.
Beardo's actually got some support in the chat.
Someone
He
said
does
Ripper
have.
Stuff snitching. Hey, that was like 1991, bro. So good luck.
Before you got here, I talked about that. I talked about how I got scared when I traded. I literally talked about Sonic with the not for resale on this stream before you got here, and I said when I would trade it in, I got nervous thinking I was going to get arrested. You know, because I was like, what's going to happen here?
I'll just
Got the
think,
Blockbuster
I don't know
police
if you
waiting
want
in the
to.
back.
All right, all right, make your case. Make your case.
Yes.
Like,
Let's hear
okay,
it.
so this only works for people who have retro consoles. So you have to have the N64, the Super Nintendo, the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, so on. So I don't know, say like you don't want to fucking fully commit to buying Army of 2. You buy Army of 2, you rent it, you go back, you get Mario Kart 64, and you come back, you want to get Battlefront 2 for PlayStation. Like, we all miss Blockbuster. Like, I don't know. I was just saying, like, it works for people who don't want to make the full commitment. You go into a retro GameStop. Oh, how fucking cool is it? They have all of these Nintendo games, Sega games. I have a Sega, but I don't have any. I've never played this game before. Let me fucking try it out. And then you go in, you fucking get a new game. I don't know. I mean,
So, Beardo, here's the problem.
sounds
Today's
like a
day
good
and age-
idea to me.
Today's
I
day
know
and
what
age
Sav is
sucks.
gonna say.
Yeah,
Go
so
ahead.
right now, the price of Final Fantasy VII for just one disc in okay condition is about $70 from some random scalper.
Yep.
What is stopping an individual from paying $5 to rent something and then sell it?
A wholesome
That's
America.
Honesty.
Honesty.
Honesty. That's what's
Honesty.
stopping it.
But we're no longer a high trust society.
Wholesome
And also-
America was a great
we weren't
answer. That was
trustworthy
a
when we were
great
renting the shit. We just didn't want the late fees.
I'm sorry that I fucking tell the truth, okay?
No, the only reason.
I'm sorry that I'm an
the only
honest,
reason-
wholesome individual, okay? I'm not a
the only reason
fucking
we weren't
liar.
Stealing those movies and those games is because those late fees were so outrageous. There's nothing you could do about it.
I honestly can't remember why I have that Sonic. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Do you guys remember GameFly?
It just showed up in your
yeah.
pocket one day. It's like I don't remember.
I legit don't remember, bro. I
But,
was so
but
young,
also,
man.
Beardo, you already predicated your hypothesis on people owning retro consoles, and those people are collectors. And the problem is, collectors don't own games to play them.
That's true.
Listen,
That's true.
I will say, I appreciate the sentiment behind what Beardo's saying, but
Honesty.
the reality of it is it's just not not in
Why
today's
don't we go back to
world.
leaving our doors unlocked? What are
Yeah,
we
it
doing?
says not, we can do that when we were a hot trust society. No longer
Remember
are we
when we
that.
could play it, when we could walk around and play in the street?
Yeah, play
You remember?
outside and
We
ride
play
your
outside.
bike.
Sorry, I live in a white neighborhood, okay?
I'd argue the white neighborhood's scarier now. But, man, it's wild, bro.
Wow.
That's wild.
Listen,
bro.
I sleep comfortably at night. That's why I moved to Florida.
Oh, shit.
You moved to Florida because you feel safer?
Beardo was
To
like,
California! Yes!
Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah,
I kind of respect it.
I don't know. Those alligators aren't as scary as those homeless
What
guys.
happened in California?
I respect it.
Beardo was
Those
like,
damn
I gotta
Mexicans.
pull, I
Those
gotta
essays,
pull.
man.
Beardo's like, I gotta pull a based comment out to dig out of this hole.
I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Beardo's redemption.
All right. I did say about 20 minutes ago we need to read super chats. So can
Yeah,
we read
better
super
do
chats? Can we read super
And rip us
Sure.
off telling us about his criminal past. That's gonna get clipped, and people are gonna talk about that for like.
Jeremy's the one that
respect it.
pulled up the tweet.
I know. I know.
Real Scythe with a $50 says nothing. Thank you.
Nothing.
Dave Chandler with a 50. Jeremy, I made a mistake on CobraCast. Nixon was a senator, not a governor. Steph, I have my Creeper Jeremy shirt. I just don't know if I can wear it outside without being arrested. Beardo, Simcast wanted to know if you're familiar with gooning. I don't know what that is, and I don't know what that means. And I'm kind of glad that I don't. Tom Berry Master with the $50 says nothing. Thank you.
Nothing.
Hayden with a $20. I also mentioned that Xbox on a stream or in a chat once that it had been stolen from me. It was Nightsaber who reached out to me about it and put me in touch with the store. That dude is a real one. 100%. 100%.
Hell yeah.
Nightsaber.
Shut up.
Like I said, Nightsaber's the one who
Good
gifted
dude.
me the
See, if
stolen.
everybody was like Nightsaber, we could have the rental process.
That is true. That is true.
Well, unfortunately, they're not. They're like I was when I was one, and somehow ended up with fucking Sonic. I have no idea.
Shout out to Nightsaber, man.
Listen, all I can say is a vote for Trump will get you closer to Beardo's dream of America, but that's all I can say. So,
Vote for Trump so you can rent games.
Dude, I was the kid. I would rent a game from Blockbuster and then go in and return it and then go to Walmart and buy the game because I liked it so much.
Holy shit, that's
I can
wild,
respect that.
bro.
Yeah.
You're so fucking wholesome, dude.
Yeah, I was like, I would play that shit. And I'd
Listen
never touch
again,
a game again.
I grew up in a white neighborhood, okay? That's just what we did.
That's just what we did. We
I
just,
almost feel
That's
bad.
what we
just
did.
rented
Kinda
to
like
buy.
that.
That's what
We
Almost.
rented the game and I went to GameStop and I bought it because I liked it.
Dude, but I rented
expensive
so
as
many
fuck,
games,
yeah.
and with that money, I probably could have bought that.
I rented a
same
lot
game.
too. I mean, holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Everybody did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where
Co-
speedrunning originated.
It was a thing.
That's
man.
True.
Yeah,
That's
'cause you had
true.
to get that shit done. Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
it
I've
depended on like how high demand that the
Yeah.
game was, that they would how many days they would allow you to do it on their base price.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes them shits was
3-day
like
rental.
3-day rentals. You know, we had week rentals. It was crazy, man.
Or how
If it
about
were
your
a really long game, complicated game, like A Link to the Past, for example, you would you return the game and then rent it the next weekend, hoping that some motherfucker wouldn't have erased your save file.
Yeah.
yep.
Oh fuck, memory cards, man. I gotta get
That's what I was just about to
those.
say. Remember when your memory card was too full, so you would keep your console on, so you didn't have to turn it off, so you can keep your save file.
I remember buying a video game console without knowing that I needed a memory card, and then doing that
that'll
until
fuck
I
you
got
up,
a memory card.
Yep.
Let's keep it moving.
Coalee with the $10 says hashtag free J.
Yeah.
Project Taco with the $10 hashtag free J. I have it on good authority. It was Pooh who demonetized Jay. I have proof on Twitter. I tagged you all. React if possible.
I'm not gonna. Do
Escapo with the $10.
What's that
Beard.
noise? You did something like.
Yeah, you made it awkward.
Well, I'm muted to burp. I'm muted.
You still make it awkward.
Yeah, it was really gay, bro.
I'm muted to burp, and then I came back.
Really gay. You got to turn that filter.
Yeah. You made it awkward.
I bet you just shut the fuck up and let me read. Escapo for a $10 says Beardo fit. Shadow saying with the 10. Thank you, Escapo.
Is that your alt?
Escapo was the person who said Beardo fat to begin with.
For so long until
he started it.
Spread like wildfire, bro.
He was doing it for months. Now it finally caught on.
Maybe it was a typo all along.
Maybe.
No, it wasn't.
Maybe.
He sent in one time he sent in 5 super chats and it all just said Beardo fat. Like it was just,
Escapo's his avatar was a Photoshop version of me fat. Shadow saying with the $10, Beardo wishes he was as cool as Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
I like Shadow. Raised by Wolves for a $10. Jeremy, be honest. Are you the narrator for the channel Nuke's Top 5? You sound just like him. Also, I feel so bad for the model they used for Star Wars Outlaws. She was done so dirty. Hail the 199.
I am not. And I agree with you on the model they used for
She's actually
Outlaws.
pretty, right?
She is.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Grant Potato with the $10. Beardo is 29. There was no way I'm 5 years older than you. If you had said 50, I would have believed you. Come on, Beardo. If you're going to lie about your age, make it believable. I'm 29, brother.
bro.
I'm 29. Koa Lee with the $10. I'm really bothered by Sydney Sweeney's pictures. Please don't show them. Please. No.
I would never show Sydney Sweeney's photos on a stream. That doesn't get the chat worked up or anything. Does nothing.
Yeah. Steve Fitch with the $10. Jay, it was great meeting you and Gina in Toronto. Question, who has the better beard, me or Beardo? He said he's Star Wars reporter.
I'm eating a piece of cake, man. I'm sorry.
I'm eating a piece of cake, bro. I'm eating a piece of cake.
Just sound like that Kennedy guy.
I'm eating a piece of cake. Like RFK Jr.
Yeah. RFK Jr.
I'm eating a piece of cake.
A piece of cake.
A piece of cake.
God damn, bro. That was wild. You didn't have to answer. You didn't have to say anything. We would have been like, oh, he's not there.
I saw him highlight me. I was like, oh, crap.
I'm eating a piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
Oh, man, that was good.
Chris,
It was like RFK Jr. plus Biden.
Chris, I'm gonna jump up to the
Star Wars reporter got a nice beard, though.
I'm gonna jump up to the $5 for the members.
I just had a big loaf in my throat when I said that.
No.
Hey, you never had like a loaf of bread? You never had a loaf of bread?
Man.
Giant, girthy, long.
Jay had a girthy loaf.
A girthy, long piece of.
Oh,
Y'all
no.
never ate a loaf of bread.
Just jammed up in there, bro. Just
Give me a break. I'm eating cake.
It's that damn loaf in my throat again.
Start going on some girth, are you?
Not again.
Not the loaf again.
Depressed.
I don't like Star Trek.
Move the loaf.
I don't like Star Trek.
Y'all keep it up. I hope your channel gets demonetized too.
it's only a matter of time.
Wow.
I live in a white neighborhood.
With how many times I've been copyright claimed, it's only a matter of time.
Hope your
knock
channel
them
gets
on.
demonetized.
Yeah, I hope your whole fucking
I
channel.
hope it. I really hope it does. I hope it does. I would never want that for anyone.
I know, man.
It's a horrible feeling. I was like, I'm about to hit 100K, and YouTube's like, the heck you want?
Nope. Yeah. You don't get a plaque. You don't get
Like
money.
almost
you don't...
1,000 plus away from. I'm like, God dang it!
You
all
can't
that
make it
work.
up. You can't make it up, man.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Of all people.
And Knockmamon with the $2. When is Beardo doing a 24-hour stream of Dustborn? Not gonna happen.
You
Not
couldn't
even if
survive.
you gifted it to me, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, you couldn't
Dawn became a new channel member. Thank you, Dawn.
I will say, Beardo, your RFK is a lot better than your Trump.
Do it again.
Thank you. Thank you.
You just sound constipated.
That's the key. That's the key. It sounds actually even better if you are constipated when you're doing it.
Are you?
That's commitment.
Van Daminator with a $10. Let's keep it moving, Beardo. Okay, thank you.
Can I highlight a super chat real quick? Cole Hauser
Yeah.
for 2. Look at that picture. Me and Gina and Cole Hauser, Beardo, workout partner at SpaceCon or MegaCon.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do it, Cole.
By the way, I know Cole sent another super chat asking me about the open world Snake Eyes game that's being worked on. And yeah, I mean, I'm obviously excited on the premise alone, but time will tell if what they're going to do with it. Are they going to base it off the shitty Snake Eyes movie that came out, a couple of years ago? If that's the case, then I'm out before it even starts.
Who's making it?
I think there's people involved. The people that worked on the Arkham games are involved in it.
Oh,
some people, that were involved in it. So we'll see.
So the new Rocksteady is called 100 Star Studios. That's the new Rocksteady. And I think they're directly under James Gunn now at WB. And I'm sure that their first project that they're going to work on is a movie tied in Superman, their new Superman movie. Because James Gunn has said that he wants all of the DC video games to be movie tie-in video games. And if 100 Star Studios is directly under WB, that's the first game they're going to do is the Superman game.
So we're going back to the era of movie games.
Unfortunately. Yes. Which, ironically, Rocksteady...
What do I hear in the background?
Yeah, someone's watching a video.
Somebody's doing something in the background.
It's probably Jay.
I have earpods in.
Already been fired. That,
it's Ryan.
Who's watching Ryan?
Fired. That, baloney went in there.
What the fuck is happening? Just admit you're watching.
Who's watching Ryan?
It's not me. So
It's the ghost of Ryan.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Wait, hold on.
Obviously, those were always lies.
Mute Steph.
Oh, she's editing. She's editing for clips.
She's
I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I thought I was muted.
She's doing her job.
She's editing for Geeks Gamers clips. That's what she's
Yeah,
doing.
I'm sorry. I thought I was
Doing her
muted.
job.
We're like, where's all that noise coming from? And she's just like, with her loud ass keyboard, pow, 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 pow. And she's like,
Even if Ryan, we can't get away from Ryan here on main event. We bring it back once.
I'm
and
editing Kathleen Kennedy's video for today. It's going to launch later on. Subscribe to Geeks and Gamers Clips.
Hey, that's a nice tie-in right
There
there.
you go.
There
There
you go.
It was all on purpose.
And also, don't forget, we do have the I Agree with Jay shirts as well available. 100% of the proceeds go to Jay. Okay,
That's right.
So make sure you.
Yes.
His channel
After
got
my cut.
monetized. Help him.
Help him.
Right. That's right.
I agree with Jay today.
After my 20%.
There you go.
For the good vibes I always sent Jay.
Anyways, what I was saying is the irony is that Rocksteady pulled us out of the movie tied in superhero video games, and now the founders of Rocksteady, now 100 studios, they're going to be making movie tied in video games.
There are some movie games that are good. A few come
Yeah,
to mind.
there's a few of them.
Aladdin for the Super Nintendo and Genesis is very good. Lion King.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There are
The
some movie
Wolverine
games that are
game,
good.
Wolverine game
I was
from
gonna
back
say
in the day.
Wolverine was
Yeah.
good.
Wolverine was good.
Origins, yeah.
How about Spider-Man and Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2 on
Spider-Man
PS2?
2
especially.
especially.
Yep.
Spider-Man
Yes.
2 is one of the best
Fantastic.
superhero games out there.
Yep.
Yes.
Jason became a channel member for 2 months. Says nothing. Thank you for the recommitment. Backdoor Dan Vask with the $2. Beardo, thanks for locking it in late last night. That's gay.
Bro. That's super gay, bro.
That's
You
gay.
guys have
Thomas.
sex with each other, bro. That's
What'd
gay.
you do?
Yeah, Thomas for
Having
1
sex
month.
with each other, bro.
Jay's OnlyFans should become huge soon. Help him out.
Yeah.
Huh?
Somebody
Just
said
I
that.
don't want to see that.
Just make Star Wars videos over there.
Yeah.
Just
I agree with
curse over
Jay.
there.
I agree with Jay for a $2. Says hashtag free Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strap.
Sophie for an 18 months. Hail started a channel called Chronicling Mayhem. Just 5 videos so far, but having fun. Going for a VTuber vibe. Hee hee. Hail the 199 GCA, H Moyes, and the Fellowship. Thank you for the
Beardo said
18
hee hee,
months.
bro. Yeah, he said
Listen,
hee hee.
I'm just reading. Golden Nuggets for $2 says hashtag who's Jay. Will that be Drunk 3PO?
Up there.
That guy. Yeah, he's the best of us.
Yeah.
Who's that?
He's the most famous person on the panel.
You were the best of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jacoby Morenson for the 6-month recommitment. Dan, could you record a cute jingle regarding Beardo and his great love for poop cookies, even though he eats around the poop? 199 Mage Cults. Just add it to the list.
To the list.
I agree with Jeremy for a $2 says a homosexual. Shaker Maker
What's
for
up,
29
Mark
months.
Mark the Cyborg in the chat. What up, Mark?
What's up, Mark? Hey, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Shaker Maker for 29 months. How long until we have a major gaming crash so things can begin to heal? We're about 5 to 6 years away, unfortunately. The Professional John Morrow for a $2 poll. Beardo fit or Beardo fat? Lean back, have a snack, take a nap for a 13 months. We'd be knee deep in 7th topic if Ryan was running the stream.
Yeah, fuck him.
Golden Nuggets with a $5. Great Wukong stream, Beardo. Great vibes and good times. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Golden Nuggets was there for the 24 hours. Appreciate it, brother. Ben.
Wait. It wasn't 24 hours, like 8 hours. You fell asleep.
Thank you.
That's not true.
Bro,
No,
that's
that's
the thing.
not true.
I came back and he
That's
wasn't
not true.
streaming.
That's
Yep.
not true.
Doesn't
That's
know
not
how to
true.
do a 24-hour stream.
The one time that I caught the stream,
You had a bit.
he
You had
was
a
gone
long
the whole
pause
time
in between.
shitting.
No, that's not true. It
I
was
was like,
like
"Where's Beardo?" And they're like, "He's
No.
shitting right now." So I fucking left.
no. So I took an hour off, and then I seen that Geeks and Gamers Daily was going live, and that was like I got the 30-minute notification, and I was like, okay, I'm just not going to stream over Geeks and Gamers Daily. So I waited for Daily to be over. So it really turned out to be like a 2.5 hour break.
It keeps changing. Your own viewers came into my stream and said, "Yo, he took a 6-hour break," and then I came in.
Oh, so
and
you're
harassed
telling me that people on the internet chose to lie about me and go into your stream and talk shit?
On the internet, Beardo. How dare you?
You believe it, huh?
How dare
Okay.
you attack
Never
the
lies.
chat, you piece of shit.
It seems the consistent thing out there is that you took about anywhere from a 5 to 8 hour nap.
No,
Yeah.
it was
He was
like
gone.
it was maybe like a 2.5 hour break, and I didn't stream over Geeks and Gamers Daily because I just
When I came
not
into
gonna
your
do that.
chat, you said it was an hour. It was only an hour. Now suddenly it's 2.5.
So that's not what I said.
And also,
Go back and watch.
Are we gonna count
Go back
the
and
time
watch.
that you were shitting? Because every time I came to your stream, you were gone. They're like, he's
That's
out
not
there
true.
shitting again. I don't know what's happening to him.
Listen, I said
I gotta
12
teach
hour
how to
stream.
do a-
I
do a
didn't
proper
say
stream.
12 hours of consistent gameplay. Obviously going shit is implied in the 12 hours.
Why don't
Bro,
you
I
have
did
a
a
shit
6
bucket?
Yeah. You gotta commit.
All right.
Fucking didn't
Listen,
you watch
I'm not a
South Park?
fucking animal like you, Savvy, okay? Why don't you paint your fucking toenails?
Okay, when I did 24-hour streams, I didn't eat, which means I didn't need to shit. So I sat there for 24 hours. I spaced out going pee to the point where I only took 2 breaks, which means I dehydrated myself because when I advertise a 24-hour stream, I mean 24 hours.
I did. I did 24 hours.
You didn't.
No, you
Yes, I did.
didn't. You
Yes,
took
I did.
a break.
No, you didn't.
7
I did
hours
2.
and
Okay,
2.
so this is what happens with YouTube. With YouTube, if you go longer than 12 hours,
And
they
you
will.
You
Start
just
it back
stop
up.
it and start
You
it
want me
right
to
back
explain?
up.
Then just start it back up.
Hold on, I'll wait.
Yeah, go ahead and explain yourself.
What the heck?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So with YouTube, 12 hours, after you go past 12 hours, it cuts the chat. The chat cuts
cat.
off.
Okay, so
cuts off.
The
start it
chat
back up.
cuts off.
Uh-huh.
No, I wanted to take an hour break to take a
Okay,
fucking
so
massive
it's not a
diarrhea.
24-hour stream then.
You were doing
I wanted
it
to
on
take it.
stream.
False
I
advertising.
make my own fucking rules.
It's not a 24-hour stream.
I made my own fucking rules.
You could have started with that argument.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
I can clear this all up.
Yeah.
I can clear this all up.
Yeah.
The only thing that I have in question is that this channel has been live for like months and nonstop, and they still have their chat.
No, but when they publish it, when you stop, you don't get the chat replay anymore.
So what?
What are you talking about? You just said the chat stopped at 12 hours.
Right. So when I go to end the stream and publish it, the chat replay is gone.
So?
The fuck does that have to do with you?
Yeah, what's that got to do with anything?
Bro, what is this nigga talking about, bro? Like, what's he saying? What the fuck are we talking about, Beardo? You just throwing words out there like it fucking means something. Just keep throwing words at the fucking ground.
There you go, yellow flash. Look at yellow flash.
Replay. Well, really, I had to take a shit, okay? Well, maybe I took shits on stream too. I don't know. I make my own rules.
Oh,
just
shit.
fucking read
The only person that was live for 24 hours was me on Chris Gore's channel, freaking staring at the screen with Christmas music.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, hold on.
What the fuck are we doing?
Nobody's rewatching your 24-hour streams, Beardo. Yeah, I had like 300 fucking people watching me for 24 hours.
You didn't go for 24 hours.
22
I did.
You left the shit. Bro, I came into your chat and they're like, he's been shitting for 45 minutes. I left.
So I was never gone for 45 minutes at even all while I was live. It didn't
We have
happen.
25 minutes to read the rest of your super chat. Shut the fuck up.
What the
Krista
fuck are
was
you
like
doing,
with her
Beardo?
finger on the button, like.
And honestly, when I fired up my second stream, people coming in here, dude, Jay has been talking mad shit on you on daily.
I didn't even mention you once.
That's what they said. They said Jay's been talking nonstop shit on you on daily. Are you okay?
Is that
I'm like,
true,
really?
Jay?
Super chats.
I was live
Read
with
the fucking
Ryan.
super
Ryan's
chats.
not going to mention Beardo on daily. Or let me talk about it.
You didn't get mentioned on
That's worse than talking shit.
That actually hurt more.
Yeah.
He's like, wow, that stings a lot.
He won't let me talk about Jeremy or any, like, it's not just you.
Okay.
Are you gonna read?
That's all I have to say about that.
I'll read the super chats if we need to. Like,
Nah, we're good. Ben's Corn Farm with a $10. Today, a video popped up on my algorithm titled Deadpool Jokes About the Disney Death Lawsuit, Story Time with Deadpool. By Attracted to Attractions, Theme Parks and Rides. Deadpool truly is D's Jester. Thank you for the $10. Golden Nuggets for a 5. Beardo likes to play with pepper dispensers for the feel, not for the seasoning.
Oof.
Raven Black Sparrow with a $10. Sad news, 47 years ago in 1977, I bought the Mattel electronic football handheld game.
Hell
and
yeah.
It unfortunately died on me today. I'm going to miss it.
Dang.
Oh, rest in peace.
R.I.P. Thank you for the $10. Axel Jessen with a... Thank you for the 20. Axel Jessen for a $20. Jeremy has a PhD in figonometry. Hail the 199. Maz is missing PS2 for a $5. Hey, look, everybody. It's Piss Hand Savvy. Point and laugh at her. By the way, Jeremy, have you seen Jackass? How much do you get to swim with sharks?
Say what now? I mean,
how
I've seen
much?
Jackass.
How much would you get to swim with sharks? What's your price?
It'd have to be pretty. I'm not sure I would.
$10 million.
Yeah.
What? You were proposing to us to do it for free.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he wants us to do it.
Yeah,
not
you
him.
can do it, not me. I'm
not getting in that fucking water. I
I'm
don't
the
give a fuck.
director. You're the
Well, I'm not
talent.
getting on I wouldn't get on a boat alone with
Yeah.
Jeremy for any money.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get on a boat, period.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
like the idea I
boats are
had.
fun.
The idea I had was I was gonna like I said I'm friends with he lives in Tampa and he's like an expert deep sea fisherman and we had talked about like having a situation where there were sharks that were not sharks that would attack. He knows all that, but yeah, my idea was for us to go underwater with switches and play Mario Kart surrounded by sharks.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to do it.
It's the most
Like-
white ass idea I've ever found.
Damn right.
Yeah, it's pretty white. To be fair.
Fuck, bro. Yo, are those things dangerous?
very
Let's jump in
Jeremy.
the water with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's play Mario Kart with
Hey.
sharks.
Hey, not saying the idea isn't completely dead. One day.
22 minutes. Dr. Kaladin with a $10. Speaking of politics and bans, Ripa, new backwards when?
Yeah.
We're probably gonna have a song come out within the next couple of months. Another one that we have.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Video that we recorded. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
2 penny puppet with a $10. I packed up my 360 Connect about 5 years ago. I think it's time to open up a Steam account and start collecting out some new games. Should I shop for a specific controller, or are they all the same? Get a Xbox Elite controller. It works. It's plug and play with your PC and with your Xbox.
It's the best controller on the market, hands down.
It is. It is.
There's no better controller on the market.
But didn't he say that he owns a 360?
Yeah.
No, that doesn't work on the 360. Has to be a 360 controller. But for the PC, yeah.
But with PC, yeah.
Yeah,
with PC.
For the PC.
For PC,
sure.
the Xbox Elite controller is the best controller you can get. Geeks and Gamers play highlights with a $5. Caroline re-released made more money opening weekend than Borderlands and The Crow, despite being only being in only half as many theaters. It's insane. Hail the 199.
Yeah.
Justin Martens for a $10. Beardo spends a lot of time on his knees, and it's not just because his legs can't hold him upright.
God damn.
Thank you, Justin, for the $10. Stephen DeLeon with a $5. Mike, can you reenact what Johnny got big mad about? Started saying if you woman would just shut your, and that's the end of it.
I wish I could understand what the fuck Beardo just said.
Listen, I'm just reading. I'll read it again. Mike, can you reenact what Johnny got big mad and started saying if you woman would just shut your, and then it ends. Thank you for the $5, Stephen. I understood what you said. Dr. Callanan with the $10. Guys, I actually agree with Jay.
Yay.
Adrian with the $5. Question for the panel. Is it true Beardo doesn't mute his mic when he enjoys his pre-show banana?
True.
Nicolex for
banana,
$10. The Geeks and Gamers chicks in rocket ship formation on screen. Steph, Krista Savvy, and Jay.
Bananas?
I love bananas.
Beardo loves bananas.
I'll put bananas in my protein shake.
I bet you will.
They're great.
Gay
Yeah,
Jack.
I bet you like the protein.
Banana protein, bro.
It's like
Savvy,
I just said I love bananas, but it's Beardo who gets shit.
Savvy, you are allergic to the fucking sun. Grow the fuck up. Gay Jack Tan Cyclops for a $2 says I agree with Jay. Nerdy Neo with a 199. Jeremy's palette Jackto is better than Savvy's Egyptian feet. Sure. Nagranal with a $10. What's up, Nagranal? Says, fun fact, Hayden Christensen started smoking the day Jay asked him if he hates sand. That was the final grain in the hourglass. Do you think he hates hourglasses too? Ask him for me next time, Jay.
That was pretty rough.
Hey, Beardo.
Hey, like sand.
Ben's Corn Farm for a $10.
Beardo.
I've even seen a wax statue of blonder hair and blue-eyed Jesus and at the now defunct Christian theme park called the Holy Land Experience. Yet the JC actor there had brown eyes and brown hair.
Hey,
Dave
Beardo.
Chandler with a $10.
Hey, Beardo.
Beardo.
Just stop. Dave Chandler with a $10. Jay is fulfilling his drunk 3PO human cyborg relations programmed and attempting to facilitate peaceful dialogue between the geeks and gamers. Like C3PO, he fails miserably. I still agree with Jay.
Beardo's giving Savvy the shunning treatment.
Yeah.
Hey, Beardo.
Stephen DeLeon with the $2. Ask Savvy about her nickname, Old Piss Hands. Yeah, what's that about?
That was the second one to happen.
What's that about?
Yeah, what's up about the piss
really
hands?
Old
fast.
Piss Hands.
So no, I piss fast.
That's fucking crazy.
Like, it takes me like 2 seconds, right? And so I'm already done, and I wash my hands, and I come back within 20 seconds. So people think I don't wash my hands when I go to the bathroom.
That sounds like a woman.
That's disgusting.
Shut up, Beardo. Beardo. Hey, Beardo. Hey.
Wash
hey,
your
Beardo.
hands.
Hey, Beardo.
Ethan Sackow with a $5. Where the hell is Gay Ryan at?
Beardo.
Just answer the fucking woman. God
What
damn.
the fuck do you have to say?
Hey, Beardo. Do you like banana cream pie?
Because you're gay.
Actually, I really do like banana cream pie. I think I had some last week.
No, Jay.
Mike explaining the joke because you're gay.
Because the banana cream, because you're gay, Beardo.
Wait, what? I don't get it.
Let's keep it moving.
Mike Noss with the $5. So not one, but two woke games, Dustborn and Concord, the gamers have no interest in. Will these activists ever accept that they are in the minority? Durag Mazda with the 199 says, "Oi, mates, Beardo fat." Thank you. Bill T with a $2. Beardo, stop being gay over the he, she, Dan. Legendary Scrub with the $2 says, Beardo's old. Sunny Hard R with the $2. Beardo, is it caramel or caramel? You grammar N. I say caramel. Black Kane with a $5. I would rather listen to RFK Jr. read Savvy's degenerate fan fiction than listen to the man shaped like a watermelon on chopsticks read supers. That's disrespectful to my friend Mike. Chris B with the $2. Please
I love
don't.
reading super chats.
That Dustborn
like me to read
video
super
is a
chats,
hate
Beardo?
crime. Inspector
Beardo!
with a 199. Why did you slice that soggy waffy like that, Beardo? Because that's the way I was taught. Bird up with the $2. How the hell is this punk rock? It's not. Legendary Scrub for a 5. Beardo's legs look like Lieutenant Dan's at the end of Forrest Gump.
Oh no.
The Boss Havoc with a $7. Hail the 199. It was awesome meeting you, Jay, and getting a picture with you and Gina. I'm sure your demonetized issue will be solved in no time.
Let's hope so.
It will. It will.
Ministry of Wrong Thing for a 5 in quotes. We're the new porn. Our kind is newborn. Why the fuck did they string these two sentences together? Mask off? Question mark. Bird up with a 5. The difference between Dustborn and Atari ET game is that people actually bought the ET game.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
NTR Uncle for $2. 10 go free ho less in me cool low. Thank you. Spirian with a 199 says nothing. Thank you, Spirian. Humor Seraph with a $5. Star Wars Outlaws makes me think someone at Ubisoft has a huge crush on Ariel Scarcella. Look her up. It's hard to unsee. Lord Botha for a 5. All I can say is can't wait for the new pirate content Jay's going to put out now.
Yeah.
Fly Dashing with a 5. By a quirk of time, space, fabric tearing, I agree with Beardo. Bill Team NT with a $2. Can Steph wave? Short people's waves is called microwave. Justin Martens with a $5 says, I agree with Jay. You fuck dats with a 199. Jay, ask Gina to marry you if you're desperate. Jason Yankovic with a $5.
Desperate for what?
Jason Yankovic with a 5. Visions of Mana comes out the same day as Star Wars Outlaws.
Huh?
Oh yeah, huh?
Mike Noss with a $5. Bring up the Dustborn wiki page. The description is hilarious.
Yeah.
Ministry of Wrong Thing for a 199. Beardo and Star Wars Outlaws run on the same game engine. G. Gregory for a $5. They're going to use the Mando movie to reunite the big three from the original trilogy, and then when we all hate it, they'll say, "But that's what you wanted." I wouldn't put it past them, to be honest. Accident Seller with a $50. I'm from Norway, but don't pin this on me. Gosh damn it! Not every Norwegian has a small soy pecker dick. Hard to believe we were once Vikings. I.Mage199.
The Norwegian people said they are actually victims of that stuff because it's their money.
Oh God, dude, it's fucking hilarious.
Accident Seller with a $50. Oh, by the way, dust in Norwegian means idiot, basically. So the devs and characters are indeed the idiot born. Slain Hope for a $2. What's the carbon footprint of all this shit content? Mazda Knoxville with a $5. Hi, my name is Mazda Knoxville, and welcome to Tuesday Night's Main Event, where diversity and inclusion is encouraged, like Ryan and his furry friends. Nagranol with a $5. Happy last week of your birthday month, Jay and Beardo. Hopefully YouTube will gift you your monetization back so you can close out the month strong.
Thank you.
The Singing Tigs and Tardo voice. Garamy's no drunk, no smoke, but still branded like Tardo's fig brudda Beardo. Even Tardo no brudda and sissy breeding no good, Jay agrees. Thank you. Accident Seller with a $20. Dust could also be translated to moron. Laugh my ass off.
12 minutes, Beardo. Let's go. 12 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Read, goddammit!
Beardo's prolapsed butt for a $5.
Yes, we did, Link Okanobi. We did, Link.
Ben sits down to pee. Beardo stands up to poop.
What?
Krista's sweaty sands for a $2 says like mana from heaven.
Sands?
Goodest boy for a $5. Dustborn is a product of Norg's communistic party. NKP never went away. Super secret club for a $5. Random, late, and off topic. But Jeremy, what's the beef between you and Angry Joe? I'm a fan of you both. Hail Geeks and Gamers. We don't
Say
got
that
time for
again?
that.
What did he say?
They want to know the beef between you and Angry Joe.
I voted
We don't
for
got
Trump.
time.
I voted for Trump. That's the beef.
That's it.
Yeah.
Plain Hope for a $2. This game is missing one thing, a German accent. NDI with a $2. No one gives Steph any love. She's the hottest one. Yeah, look at that. Desert Viper with a $2. Dang, who's the hot chick on the bottom right? Albert Not a Retro with the $5. Hail Steph, High Priestess of the Spicy Cult, Slayer of the She-Hulk, Destroyer of the Coven of the View, and Crusher of Trendy Bimbos. Who's next? Brie Larson for a $2. All this Dustborn talk makes my corns tingle.
Steph trying to wave at every.
Beardo's homosexual boss for a $5. Beardo.
Talking about Jeremy. That's pretty good.
Beardo, let's talk about your raise after Tuesday night's main event. Bring your knee pads.
Oh, god dang.
Albert Not a Retro for a $2. Abrams Trek is garbage and unworthy of the NAMs. Axel Jensen with the $2. Does anyone march to their own drum more than Jay? Nicolex for a $5. Every time a Trump impression comes up, Beardo usually barges in like that Trump gift Jeremy shared.
I'll even play the drums.
Ben's Corn Farm for a $5. The blasphemous depiction Jesus Christ in Dustborn seems to take inspiration from what I believe the last I remember is the Muslim version of him. Albert Not a Retro for a $5. Jay, how were things in Toronto? Sorry I couldn't make it.
Man, Toronto was on fire. It was awesome. I even tried poutine, but Krista said it was the fake poutine. But
You guys have poutine?
yeah, I got Toronto poutine.
Yeah,
not-
it looked nothing like it. You're
Oh.
supposed to get it from Montreal.
Yeah, Chris has told me about that. I really want to try
You
that.
did call
Hey,
it poon.
but you've never had poutine before?
You're getting poon-teen.
I had it in Michigan.
The chat
That is
is
not
so
poutine.
confused. The chat
I
is
had
so
poutine
confused.
in Michigan.
You can't.
Poon-teen.
I did.
You
All right,
can't.
Krista, tell how do you
can.
But I
pronounce it,
did.
Krista? How do you pronounce it?
Bitsin. That's how you say it in
Nobody's gonna
Francais.
say it like that. Nobody's gonna say it.
I know.
Nobody, not even the French, want to say it.
Say
like
again,
that.
say
They're
again.
ashamed of themselves.
Say again,
It's
Chris.
Bitsin.
Poutine.
We
You got to sound more full of yourself.
Poutine. Yeah.
full of myself.
Poutine.
Poutine.
Maximus.
Poutine.
Maximus
like
beat.
cheese on
French fries with
fries.
like brown gravy and cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, cheese curds. It's the curd.
Yeah, it's a
Maximus BT with a $5. Shout out to Steph.
Still don't play the drums.
Nandy O with a 199 says, well, now Jay gets a percent. All one or two. Eric K with a 199 says, IDOT since 199.
Let's
You're damn
go.
right. You're damn right. Albert Not a Retro with the $2. Typos have made Geeks and Gamers billions.
Well, maybe not that. Maybe not quite, but maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Sergeant Sodomy with a
Seriously,
5.
like, what if we were able to say that one day? Like, that typos have made us $1 billion company.
Yeah.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
Sergeant Sodomy with a $5. I wish I could have gotten into G.I. Joe earlier in my life. My parents never bought me any of the toys as a kid.
Hey, never too late, man.
Never too late. I find myself getting into like old stuff that I never seen all the time. It's great.
Yeah.
Albert Not a Retro for a $5. Dan, are you any closer to that Maple Leaf
women.
Forever cover? I asked a while back. You said you'd check it out.
Sure.
Dan doesn't speak English.
NDI with a $2. Dan Vast, do a cover of American Trilogy by Elvis. To the list.
Oh, I did that. I did that when my father passed away in 2017. It was a very emotional video. It's time for me to redo that. I would love
There
to
you go.
do it.
Hey, Beardo.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, Beardo, do you like gooey duck?
Ooh.
Oh,
I know what that is.
Krista,
I know what that is.
because of
Do you like
Krista.
gooey duck?
I know because of Krista. Go ahead, Krista.
Because of Krista. Same.
No, we're
Yeah.
listening to Savvy right now.
Okay.
Well, there's nothing more I want to say. I just wanted him to huff.
Okay, then we're listening to Beardo now. What's the answer?
I don't know what that is.
Answer the
It's
fucking
a yes or
question.
no.
Say yes
It's
or
a
no.
No. Do you like
I
gooey
don't
duck?
know. I don't know what gooey duck is.
Just say yes
Krista
or
knows
no.
all about it.
I don't know what that
Say
is.
yes, son.
Yeah, but based
Yeah.
off what
Based
it
on the
sounds, like,
name.
would you eat it?
Yeah.
No.
Gooey duck. Would you pet it?
I don't know what this fucking gay thing is, and I'm not fucking eating it.
It's a
He definitely
gooey
eats it.
duck.
It's a
Bro,
gooey
he
duck.
eats
You
it.
can pet it.
Smashes it, bro.
Would you touch
I'm gonna
it?
take that as a yes.
Jay Jack Tan Cyclops
Krista
for
used to send
$2.
me like messages like, "You want to? Would you have?"
Okay, you know what? Chat, I'm gonna send a picture of a gooey duck right now to Beardo.
Uh-oh.
Oh, get a good one
6
though.
minutes, Beardo.
Yeah.
6 minutes.
This ain't my fucking fault.
Yeah, it
This
is.
ain't my
I'll
fault.
let you know
Take
when
your
I'll send
fucking
it.
time. I'm out of here in 5 minutes, man.
But I'll read them.
All right,
Jack
Krista.
Gay Tan Cyclops for a fucking $2. Dan has pictures of windows stapled to the wall.
Yeah.
As his wonky eyebrow for a $2. Nice. Jeremy made it to his own show. Hail the 199.
Hell.
Mazda Knoxville with a 5. I don't get how your back hurts, Beardo. Do you know my cousin Johnny Knoxville? You need to stop letting men run a train on your back, brother. Seek God.
I
Got
sent
it.
it to you.
Man. Let's see what this is.
Uh-oh.
I think it's funny when Beardo gets really indignant and then like yells at us, and then the next
that's
chat is an
gay.
insult. It's just immediately-
That looks like a wiener.
It's a gooey duck. You eat it.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
Yo,
That's
those
just gay.
Chinese people been eating that
raw.
stuff. Chinese people eat that stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Chinese
don't
people
know.
also,
do that.
Chinese people also eat fucking dogs and cats, okay?
They eat it raw.
I'm doing that.
There's a bunch of water inside.
I only know what that is because of Krista. That's the only reason I
Yeah,
know.
same.
What are you guys mad at me or something?
No, just
No,
like
it's
I'm
because
kinda
Krista-
traumatized, kinda
It's Krista's fault.
traumatized.
Krista's the gooey duck chick.
Can I read some super chats?
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Savvy's
this.
Nasty Bean for a $5.
Oh man!
Show
You
the
just were waiting
Trump,
for that
Winnie the
one.
Pooh, and Canadian Bear AI picture to Jay.
What the fuck?
I added the nasty part.
Oh,
What?
yeah, he did. He did.
Let's keep
I
it
did.
moving.
Keep it moving,
Okay.
Beardo.
You
Come
don't
on,
want to
man.
show the picture?
Which picture?
The Winnie the Pooh and Canadian Bear and Trump.
Oh man, I don't know where that's at. I'll have to look for it. Because that was in the somebody had tagged me in that, so I'll have to look for it. I'll have to
Goji
look
the
for it.
King with the $2. Sadly, there's no Jack in the Box in Minnesota. Marcus Henry with a $5. Question for the panel from Simcast. Are you guys gooners? I don't know what that means. The Singing Tigs for $2. When the Rip and Dan song come out, y'all slacking.
Hey, Ripper just sent me. Yeah, Ripper just sent me something the other day. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna come together with something else, right,
Yeah.
Ripper? Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout.
Grand
Lots
Potato.
of information.
Grand Potato with a $5. Jay is the stormtrooper from A New Hope. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Roblox head Leslie Headland for a $5. Having been on every week is like Biden getting reelected over and over again. Cole Hauser with a 5. Jeremy Hasbro's working on an open world Snake Eyes video game. Thoughts?
Yep. That's what I was answering earlier.
Big Ounce with the $2. Hot take. Hot take. Tory did nothing wrong. F. Sam. Thank you. Joe Dubs with a $2. Keep it moving, Horse Hogan. The Paladin with a $2. Redbox is dead and Gamefly's struggling. Beardo's dumb. No, you're dumb. Dave Chandler with a $2. You're welcome, Steph. Celluloid Dream with a 109. Beardo is cool. Hey, thank you, Celluloid Dream. You're the only one. Objectively a cat for a $2. I heard something about Beardo and gay Cyclops. No, you didn't. Dave Chandler with a $2. I'm gooning. I don't know what that means. Okay. Here we go. Rumble. Benzo over on Rumble for $1. So you think you're going to hit 100K. Not when you trip Pooh Bear, you sick man. How dare you laugh? Vengeance is the Bears. Benzo with another $1. Did Jeremy say that his boy gives him Tua?
Yeah.
Vault 95 Survivor for $1. Jeremy's computer keeps crashing because he's gay. Xanaximus with a $10. TecmoBowl.org, Jeremy, a website dedicated to updating the roster in the games on NES, SNES, and Genesis.
I'm on it right now.
Vault 95 Survivor for $1. Beardo's Fauci impression is a lot better than his Trump impression. Vault 95 Survivor for $2. I know the lore says the Force created Anakin Skywalker, but my headcanon says his real dad went out for a pack of smoke, detector batteries, and never came back. It still goes beep. Kellen KMK for a $20. On one of Asmongold's recent videos, he applauds the arrest of the Telegram CEO. One of the charges is PDF content. Seems like the government is upset that they can't get that app backdoor. Oh. Jens for 34 months says nothing. Deborah Perkins became a new channel member. Mandalore for 2 months. Any chance to get the 199 butter dishes? Daniel Moore for an 8 months. Hail 199. In honor of Jeremy being a wizard, has Jeremy heard of Tactical Breach Wizard game that just dropped a couple of days ago? Mage IDOT.
No, I haven't, but I'd look into it.
Eric July's fire detector for a $2 says chirp. The Wolframe Heart for a 109. Yo, Beardo, hit me up on that Nextel, you boob. Okay. Roblox Head Leslie Headland for a $2. Beardo wants to bring back smoke signals. Drunken Jedi for 21 months. Guys, come on. Gamefly is still away. Axel Jessen with a $2. Dub and Beardo emoji. Thank you. Grant Potato for a $5. Beardo wants to bring back Palm Pilots, VHS, and cassettes. Next thing you know, he will want to bring back photographs and court gestures. Rip a stolen game cartridge for a $2 says, I agree with Jay. Grant Potato for a 109. Phonographs. Laura Lynn Lance for a 20 months. Smooches for Jay Bear and Epic Chocolate Bear. Hi, y'all. We used to get the games and burn a copy. We miss that. I did that all the time. Sir Paladin Thundercake for a $5. Red Comet 3000 is doxing Grum's family this past hour. Just a heads up. Well, fuck them. Beardo's Caucasian non-colored neighborhood for $1. Thank you.
Good God.
Deborah Perkins with a 5. Beardo, I'll meet you in San Antonio, but I charge a lot for a pick. I can't wait. Remaster J with a 15 months. Jeremy sent you a DM. Please consider ya homo.
Thank you.
And Zach with a $5. Jay is the best thing that has ever happened to the internet. War Wizard for a 199. Beardo healthy at all sizes. Fat body, little legs. Your Barmy for a $2. 2 girls, 1 Jay. Slain Hope for a 5. Jay has to put on his bear suit and shit in the woods to keep from clogging the plumbing. Nagranol with the 28 months. You guys are freaking killing me. God bless Tuesday night's main event. Best night of the week every week. Love you, iDots. Cole Hauser with a $2. Jay, I got your back, bro.
Thank you.
Him, me with a 5. I unsubscribe from Jay. I don't support demonetized channels. I'm just kidding. Lord of the Rings nerd for 19 months. Hey, Beardo, I'm tired of hearing about your weak legs. Come work out with me, and you'll be leg pressing 300 plus pounds in no time. Hail, Geeks and Gamers, and hail all of you. Axel Jessen with a $2.
Shows every time we get a Beardo leg joke. It's pretty funny.
Copium. Axel Jensen with a $2. Ryan makes his second appearance on Tuesday night's main event in 2 weeks. Jason Yankovic with a 5. I was going to send a larger super chat, but I figured you wanted to stand in solidarity with Jay.
Jay looks dumb stuck.
Albert Not a Retro with a $5. If Paramount hired Gina Carano to play female Klingon warrior, see how quick he becomes a huge Star Trek. I love Star Trek. Always did. AD the Demon Slayer with a $2. BMCCB with a $200 fucking dollars.
$100.
Hot fucking damn.
Ripa, when can we get a subscription?
I'm assuming that you mean like in the classical sense of us, like, you know, allowing you to be able to subscribe to like a title, right? So we've talked about that. It's just that we don't. It's technically trying to see what that looks like. I mean, we kind of done a test run. If you're a member, like on the website, you get the free what do you call it, the Ribazine with it, the latest one. So we'll test it and kind of see, but obviously we have to get second and third and fourth versions of each title to kind of justify that. So soon enough would be my answer, and it is something that we've kicked around, those ideas. Now, I don't know if you're referring to like something like being able to subscribe automatically to every release. We haven't thought about that, but maybe. I would like to know the demand for that. We'll see.
That's crazy. Thank you so much for that.
Shout out
By
for
the
that
way,
200, man. I ain't cheap.
I just want to show this. This is not bragging at all. I swear. It's gonna sound like I'm bragging, but to me, it just blows my fucking mind. Okay, last week, look who's number 2 to ISO speed in super chats for the week.
Ooh, goddamn, bro.
Like, I'm right there with ISO speed.
Shit,
this motherfucker gets like 200,000 people watching him. I fucking show speed. That is
be
crazy.
nice to have a monetized channel.
I'll just let Jay stream over there, and he can have all the proceeds. But seriously, I can't believe like we're right there with ISO speed. Like, that's unbelievable. It's
pretty awesome.
A lot of people.
All
if you're asking
thanks to my shout-outs.
if you're asking who ISO speed is, he's probably the biggest streamer on the internet. I mean, is he? I mean, he's got.
Probably on YouTube, yeah.
Either him or Kai. Yeah.
Kai's a Twitch guy, though.
Yeah.
Is that for 1 week of
Super
just
chats.
super
Yeah.
chats on YouTube?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's fucking
number 2 in the country.
That's really cool.
That's why he keeps abandoning us.
I'm just saying, I was on a lot of those shows.
Hey, what's your cut, Jay?
I don't know.
Jeremy, we got about 30, 40 super chats. Want to power through?
Hurry the fuck up. Quit letting me interrupt. Stand your ground.
Quit letting me interrupt.
Hey, Beardo. Hey, Beardo.
AD the Demon Slayer. Fucking hell. I'm trying to fucking count.
Fucking read them.
AD the Demon Slayer with a $2. Happy birthday, Cornelius and RFJ. Fantastic Mr. Knox. Oh, I get it. Fantastic Mr. Knox for $2. Did Savvy indirectly admit to crapping in a bucket? I think she did. Laura Lynn Lance with a $2. Beardo, you made me feel old. My firstborn is 30. Yikes. You're not old. You're just vintage. Philip Connell with a $2. Beardaless stream unburdened by the passage of time. Mountain Mutt with a $5. Beardo logged off at 6:30 for a 1-hour break. Channel went back live at 11:30. Starting soon screen until 13:30. He's fat. That's not true. Not even close to being true. Canadian Bear with a $5. Free my human half.
Yeah.
Maximus BT with a 1-9. Brie Larson's feet are better than Savvy's. Facts. Albert Not a Retro for $2. Shut up, Savvy. Facts. Brazilian with a $5.
Stop buying my feet pics.
Beardo, you need to say in the Trump voice, shut up, silly woman. Thank you for the $5. Adrian with a $5. Beardo wanted to be in Concord, but they said he was too gay. Quagmire with a $2. Mike, where the fuck were you for Pathfinders, motherfucker?
I was celebrating my 13th anniversary.
To his husband. Mike's you're trying so hard to do Mike's laugh and you can't. Like, you cannot.
That was genuine.
You can't recreate Mike's laugh, dude. It's
the fuck out of here, Beardo.
And I hate Mike's laugh when it's directed at me, but when it's directed at anybody else, it's the
Yes.
greatest thing ever.
Oh,
Jeremy
man,
get out of his chair
absolutely.
and throw his controller to Mario Kart.
Razorburn with a $2. Do you realize the new guy has replaced you? I don't know. Jose Contreras with a 199. All 12 plus 12 is 24. If Beardo is not on the show, Tuesday night's main event will see a 90% loss in revenue on Tuesdays. Beardo's the reason you get Christmas bonuses.
Damn.
Wow.
We get Christmas bonuses?
You get Christmas bonuses?
Yeah. What
Listen,
the fuck are you talking
Jose said it, not me. Black Kane with a $5. Trump in Trump voice. My favorite Geeks and Gamers woman is the tiny brown one. She's so tiny, folks. I almost stepped on her. Everyone says she's so tiny, but I didn't believe it. Thank you.
Why didn't you do it in the Trump voice?
Because we're on a crunch here. It's me with the $10. Beardo, can you tell the difference between these two words, woman and woman? Yeah, one is singular and one is plural. Jesus Davila with a 199. Thank you. Shaka Zulu with a 28 months. I would pet Krista's gooey duck. That's gay. Fortune and Glory for a $10. Hey, Jay, it was great meeting you and Gina at Chicago Fan Expo. My wife and I were Star-Lord and Gamora. We were shy to approach, but we're so glad we did. You guys were awesome. We also love the selfies you left us.
You guys were awesome and you looked great.
Hell yeah. Axel Jensen with a $5. Beardo reminds me of something Jeremy said about Trump. You can't take him down with mud. He is built of mud.
That is true.
BMC CB with 18 months says, Beardo, let's get your best beep.
Beep.
Beep. Thank you. Anima Chains for 16 months. Little known fact, Jeremy Prime played young Forrest Gump. Golden Nuggets with a $5. Beardo yawns while bending over. The Singing Tigs with a $2. Tuesday night's main event turned into Beardo torture. It's okay. He's gay. My favorite night of the week, man. I love it. Tuesday night, I know I'm just going to get fucking roasted for 3 hours. It's the best.
He yawns when he bends over.
It's the best. Tuesdays, fun. Kyle Crawwell with a 4 months. Hurry the fuck up, Beardo. I'm waiting for Meek's Tuesday night cooldown. Well, he's not doing it tonight.
Yeah, yeah.
Dwayne the Rock. No, he's not. Dwayne the Rock Mazda for a $199. I don't know. People's don't fucking tell me what to do. Okay. I grew up in a nice neighborhood.
He's having a hard time, guys. I'm sorry, Beardo.
Dwayne the Rock Mazda for a $199. People's elbow to YouTube unless Jay is remonetized.
Yeah.
I know what that means. Dave Chandler for a $2. As a Cobra Cast regular, I say we can do better.
Damn.
Love dogs for 3 months. Dan, you look tired. No more Captain Bible tonight? LOL.
And we are all caught up.
We're caught up.
Holy
Check
shit.
that out.
Yay.
Look at that.
Yeah.
All right. No bullshit. The I agree with Jay shirts. He gets 100% of that. Unless he gets remonetized and I'm taking all that shit for myself. But no, in all seriousness, I see people already posting that they're buying the I agree with Jay shirt. So please go over there and support that. Links will be in the description below. Epic Mike, what you got going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a short Tuesday night's cooldown. Yeah, I've been busy as fuck the last few days, so I'm trying to get back on streaming. So go check that out over there. This Thursday, Epic Verse Uncaged. Go check that out, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And then this Saturday will be our 4th episode of Curse of the Crimson Throne over on Geeks and Gamers Tabletop. It's been a really good time. Come check it out. It's a lot of fun. Trying to play a good character. Rudai tried to kill me last week while I wasn't there. So I'm probably going to be playing an evil character soon. So
there we go. All right, man. Appreciate you. Yeah. Krista, beep.
What? What happened?
What's going on with
you? Nothing. I'm probably gonna go live tonight on Geeks Gamers Play, and also my channel on Kick. So yeah, you can find me Krista Nova with 2 V's. Mods will drop links in the chat, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
We go. There we go. Steph.
You can follow me everywhere, My Nerdy Home. The Kathleen Kennedy video will go up after this stream over on Geeks and Gamers Clips. So subscribe to Geeks and Gamers Clips. Very sorry I interrupted earlier.
That was funny. That was pretty funny. Van Dask.
Are you guys streaming Fortnite today by any
No.
chance? Tonight? No?
No, she's probably gonna be playing Splatoon, knowing her.
Then I'm gonna take a 20-minute break and eat something, and then I'm gonna stream some more Captain Bible.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Tonight?
There we go.
Yeah. I get really tired at the end
stream.
of the show, but it's just because I'm not doing anything. I'm just here listening to Beardo, so
That'll put you to sleep, yeah.
Beardo's voice is so soothing.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that
it's pretty
far.
gay, but yeah.
I would not go that far.
calming.
Yeah.
Wouldn't go that far. But good to see you, Dan. You guys
Good
go
to
check out
see you
Dan.
all. Good to see you all.
Madam Savvy.
I'll
You degenerate fuck.
I'll be finishing up Dustborn tomorrow, whether it takes 2 hours or 12 hours or 24 hours, and I won't piss out like Beardo. My legs are strong, and they'll keep walking. Go on the line.
Shut the fuck up.
Look, man, I'll do an impromptu 24 and show you how it's done. All right?
Beardo's
Sure.
got skinny legs.
But that's about it. I'm going to draw
I got
some
fucking
tits
tree
tonight.
trunks.
I've seen some skinny tree trunks. That's not a good argument.
Fucking hell, bro.
Oh man. Oh man. Good to see you, Savvy. Good to see you.
It's good to be here.
Rippa.
Yeah, we just dropped a little teaser for Horseman, so we're getting prepared for that collection that's going to drop next month. I got another collection that I will be dropping actually before then, so be on the lookout for that. What else? Obviously, we got Jay's book, so that'll be dropping very, very soon. We're excited for that with Ripper Sin, like Matter Chronicles Green and Blue. You better get both of those. And yeah, you can follow me on, I don't know, don't follow me, just go follow Ripperverse. Go support that.
Let's go. A lot of exciting stuff. SpaceCon coming up. Don't forget.
Oh, yeah,
so we got a lot,
too. Yeah.
A lot of details we're going to be talking about with SpaceCon. So looking very much forward to that. Fear the Beardo, someone you haven't heard from much tonight. What's up, man?
Bro Science, episode 18 tomorrow with Dan Vask and X-Wing. We're at the new time slot, 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow
because off of our time.
Because Rippa and Az
I got a call. I got a call from Rippa's lawyers, and it's like, I told Beardo, man, we got to change, man. You don't know who you're dealing with. So.
Yeah. Dan hit me up and he's like, dude, Rippa and Az, they're crying. They're crying over us. They're crying, man. They're really upset. So no, actually no. So X-Wing had to change his hours at work. So we're doing Bro Science at 4 p.m. now on Wednesdays. So Bro Science episode 18, and then tomorrow night I'm going to be doing more Black Myth Wukong on the same channel. So that's about it.
Let's go. Jay. Drunk 3PO.
I might go live tonight. I don't know.
Hey, dude, no, hey, Jay, hey, chat.
Go send
honestly,
me some super chats.
Jay, to be honest,
because my channel's down.
Dude, if you go live tonight, it might be the biggest gaming stream you've done in a long time.
Nobody even knows that I'm over there. So,
yeah. Well, mods, plug it. If you go live, dude, it'll be huge. Guaranteed.
Let's do it. Do it, Jay.
I don't want to stream over Krista. Like,
no, go for it.
We'll see.
What about me? You don't care about streaming over me? So it's all about Krista and Mike.
Honestly, no. You know what? Jay, go to Jay's stream. Go to his. I won't stream tonight. We'll do Jay.
No.
Now Krista's making me and Mike look like
who made that?
I actually want to.
I legitimately have been really considering shaving my head.
I'll stream tomorrow.
And just going full.
See, now everyone's mad because
no.
Chris ain't going live.
I want to go eat.
Yeah, I was going to go live, but then Jay said he was going live, so I'm not going to go.
Forget it. I'm not doing it. I'm out.
I'm just messing with
Hold on.
Been trying to stream every week after this fucking
Dude,
show.
You guys did.
But Jay's
I just
going
checked
live.
my notifications on my phone. Krista has sent me about 7 pictures of people taking pictures with Gooey Duck.
Well, it's the because
They're holding wieners.
It's a clan.
They're holding wieners from the sea.
Hey, let's go to Cocoa Beach right now, Beardo. Like,
sea
maybe we can
dicks.
cook one up.
Sea dicks.
What the fuck am I looking at, bro?
Don't show
They're
that
traps.
you never know what the hell YouTube's going to pick up on that.
Yeah.
So go over
Yeah,
to
Jay.
Jay.
AI's going to see that's going to be like, look, it's a penis.
No.
Demonetize them.
Jeremy, did you see what Eric K posted, by the way?
Yes, I'm gonna highlight that here in just a minute. So yeah, but as far as Jay, I might actually I do have some stuff to do. I've got to make videos, but if he is gonna be streaming Fortnite, I will play with him if he is.
If you guys play Fortnite,
Jay.
If you guys play Fortnite, I'll play Fortnite too.
Get back in
I'll
here,
not
Jay.
stream.
Gary says meetup location announcement on Friday.
Whoa.
So that will be happening on Friday. So hopefully. Everybody tunes in for this little bitty show called Friday Night Tights. Hopefully you've heard about it. But yeah, so meetup location. SpaceCon's going to be awesome. I can't wait. So that is going to be great. So, all right.
Jay says he's not going live to support Krista.
God damn it, Jay. You know what? Jay is going to go live, okay? So Jay's going to go live.
Too, but
Krista, you have access to his channel, right? Just go ahead and set up the stream. Just go ahead and set the stream up. So... What's up, buddy?
Jay will be live tonight.
Jay
Hey,
will
Let's
be
play
live.
Fortnite, man. Let's play
I
Fortnite.
really feel bad now. I don't want to.
Why? I wasn't
Because
gonna
I
go
see everyone in
live,
the chat.
Jay.
They're like, "What the freak, dude? We
I
want to watch."
No, let's
No,
play
no.
Fortnite, and then everyone goes live.
You know what, Jay? I'll go live with you.
Yeah.
I'll be
With
live, but I don't
DFD.
play Fortnite. I'm not one of the cool kids. So.
Hey, Jay.
It was
Hey,
Jay's birthday. I
Beardo.
want him happy.
Got
That's the best
demonetized, man.
laugh.
I'm down.
So we're playing Fortnite. It's settled.
Yes, on Jay's channel.
All right.
Jay even said, he's like, send me super chats because my channel is down. He's like, I'm going live. Send me all the super chats. Forget these losers.
Yeah,
Doesn't
Okay,
matter.
so
Ripper-
no
Ripper-
Captain Bible stream. We're
Ripper
playing
already told me I'm
Fortnite
making
with Jay.
5 million on green, so I'll be good. So, that was in the contract.
Under the contract.
But in all seriousness, yes, Drunk 3PO's basement, correct?
Yeah.
Drop the link in the
Yeah,
chat,
we'll do
everybody.
Fortnite. But I want to play Sea
and-
of Thieves with Krista one day too. So
Yep. So, but yes, thank you guys so much. We really do appreciate it. Awesome stream tonight. As always, you guys are the best to chat. Always the MVPs. So we really do appreciate it. We'll see you over there on Drunk 3PO's basement. You guys have a great night. And we.
I think we have more super chats. Sorry.
Hurry
Oh,
up,
we
Beardo.
do?
What the fuck are we
Read
doing,
them fast,
Beardo?
Beardo.
I didn't even see him. Desert Viper.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up!
There's three.
Hey, Beardo.
Desert Viper for a $5. Not the hot librarian, bibliophile Krista. Not corporate Steph or the toenails girl. Grand Potato for a 109 says, "Are you?" Slain Hope for a $2. Beardo needs headphones to have the chat read to him.
Hey, Beardo. Hey, Beardo.
Just stop, dude.
Hey, Beardo. Beardo.
Savvy might get him to quit. That'd
I'm
be kinda
working
great.
overtime right now.
Hey, Beardo. Do you like kumquats?
I actually.
That's a gay fruit. Gay ass
On that
fruit,
How the
Beardo.
fuck did Savvy get on FNT before me? The fuck, dude.
Because she's got a
We're
bigger
living
channel,
we're
she
living
doesn't
in an
stream.
alternate universe right now, bro.
She's got a
Make
bigger
that
channel,
make
she doesn't have her
sense.
stream.
Oh man! All right, thank you guys. Drunk 3PO's basement.
Yeah.
We'll see you over there. Have a good night, and we'll talk to all of you later.